Yeah, because I was asking, I was sitting in my
News Radio 1059 and WBBMNewsRadio.com.
It is 4:30, Good Friday afternoon. I'm Lisa Fielding. Here are the top stories on News Radio WBBM. Chicago alderman once again being asked to open the city's checkbook to settle another wrongful conviction case. An Indiana state trooper is shot and wounded near Michigan City. The suspect in the shooting has been found dead.
This is Bernie Tafoya. Workers at a Trader Joe's in Chicago win a 2-year battle to unionize.
And President Trump sending mixed messages about whether or not peace talks are continuing with Iran. Sports, Sox host the A's, Cubs in Cincinnati to face the Reds.
Another day of gains on Wall Street. The Dow up 150 points, the Nasdaq up 75, the S&P adding 32. I'm Tom Busby at Bloomberg.
Sunny skies, 79 degrees at 4:31. A man who spent nearly 17 years behind bars for a murder he did not commit may be in line for a multi-million-dollar payment from Chicago taxpayers. Here's WBBM political editor Jeff Buchholz.
The $9 million payment now being considered by Chicago aldermen would settle the case of Alberto Ochoa, who says police officers misled and beat him into falsely confessing to the drive-by shooting death of a 15-year-old girl in Little Village back in 2002. Ochoa's federal lawsuit includes allegations that a reputed gang member falsely accused him of the murder and that officers involved in his interrogation forced him to sign a confession written in English, which he does not understand, and lied to him about what was in it. He also claims officers lied on the witness stand during his 2 trials in the case, both of which were thrown out by appeals court judges before prosecutors eventually dropped the case in 2019. Chicago's already approved more than $225 million in payments this year to settle police misconduct lawsuits. We're at City Hall. Jeff Buchholz, News Radio 1059. WBBM.
An Indiana state trooper was shot multiple times after pursuit in Michigan City this morning. The suspect was later found dead. It began at 7:30 when the trooper was pursuing the suspect driving on I-94. Police say the chase ended when both cars crashed near a gas station. The suspect then fired at the trooper, hitting him, and then the trooper returned fire as the suspect drove away. Here's Indiana State Police Sergeant Glenn Fifield.
A traffic stop in general is one of the most dangerous things we do because we're walking up to the unknown. You know, every traffic stop, whether it be a trooper, a local department, or a sheriff's department, every time an officer walks up to a car on a traffic stop, it's a dangerous situation because you're walking into the unknown.
First responders say the trooper remains in stable condition. Taxpayer dollars meant for students were allegedly spent on golf gear and adult websites.
Cook County prosecutors say 46-year-old William Tulios, the former superintendent of Argo Community High School, District 217, charged a district credit card with more than $10,000 for personal expenses over 3 years, including adult content websites, golf equipment, and Visa gift cards. Prosecutors say he also submitted fraudulent invoices and directed a subordinate to create more to try and hide the transactions. Tulios is charged with theft, forgery, and official misconduct. He pleaded not guilty and is due back in court August 24th. Glenn Marshall, News Radio 1059, WBBM.
Around the world now, more mixed messaging from President Trump about whether Iraq is ready to renegotiate. In a social media post, the president said Iran asked the U.S. to come back to talks. However, the 2 countries have been trading strikes this week. At the same time, Iran has been taking a tough stance against the U.S. in public comments. A White House official says technical talks have started but wouldn't elaborate further. Here's the latest from ABC's Olivia Rubin.
What are the ramifications of the broken ceasefire going to be? We know that the United States has revoked that waiver that allowed Iran to sell its oil. Does it mean that the United States is going to put its blockade back in place of Iranian ports? Could Iran re-shut down the Strait of Hormuz, which would in turn send global oil prices back up, including here at home? And of course, the big question on the table after a quiet night last night, does the United States again resume strikes?
Talks are expected to resume in Oman tomorrow. Here in the States, the pre-trial hearings in the case of Tyler Robinson have concluded so far in Utah today. He's the man accused of shooting and killing right-wing influencer Charlie Kirk last year. Prosecutors presented evidence to the public and to the judge, including a video interview with Robinson's former partner and roommate. ABC's Brian Buckmeyer is following that case.
There's a lot of evidence being presented that you don't necessarily need to prove their case at this threshold. Namely, I would talk about the video with Twig. Tyler Robinson's romantic partner. We don't typically see those, but the prosecution is putting out a very strong case, I think not just for the judge, but also for the public to show what kind of evidence they had against Tyler
A
Robinson.
Utah judge deciding whether prosecutors have enough evidence to put Tyler Robinson on trial for an aggravated murder charge. Well, there's more woes for President Trump's reflecting pool.
Crews are again draining the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool as part of President Trump's troubled renovation. The project was initially done last month, and the president has suggested the revamp would last a century. But algae bloom appeared in the water within weeks, and a new coating appeared to be peeling off the bottom. The president's blamed that on vandals.
Thugs. They just told me a little while ago 6 have been arrested.
A former U.S. Olympian pleaded not guilty yesterday to a felony count of intentionally damaging the pool. Critics, though, say the peeling is due to shoddy repair work. Interior Secretary Doug Burgum tells a conservative podcaster this round of draining was planned, and the water may have July 4th fireworks debris. Sagar Meghani at the White House.
And King Charles has hosted Prince Harry and met with his family for the first time in years. The two are trying to repair a rift that has persisted since Charles's youngest son and wife quit royal life and moved to America 6 years ago. Harry, Meghan, and their 2 children met with the King and Queen Camilla at a country estate west of London. Coming up in a minute here, another look at gas prices, traffic, and weather next.
Accumulation.
What's up? Happy Friday, Marietta. Happy Friday, Mizidor. It's SubX.News.
With our clients and their families.
You going?
With sound advice.
It's SubX.News. On the spot reporting.
DC Bank.
It's 4:37 p.m. It's July 10th, 2026. Let's see what's out here. It's a Friday. Which way are we going to go? Well, you want to go check out Gibson's fancy joint?
Four Seasons is having their summer savings event.
There. You hear the sirens. Whatever, you hear them. I don't need to say what it is, right? There you go. This is where rich people go, right? Rush Street, that's what you're looking at right here. We'll go a little forward. It's Rush Street, right? Rush and Bellevue. Old money. This is what you call old money over here. Man, they got 2 squads out here, huh? Pretty wild, huh? Why don't we do this? Why don't we listen to some radio calls, see what's going on? There's some kind of a shooting scene or something on North Avenue, but then they said it was a zebra. A zebra means it's a crazy person call, just making a crazy call, right? So we'll listen to that. And we'll decide what we're gonna do. But we might end up going up to that North. It's on North Avenue. It's in Bucktown. That shoot 1700 West North Avenue. That's 1 block west of Ashland. There. It's right on the strip. We might go there. We'll see. North Avenue is right here. Maybe we'll go this way. Maybe we'll zigzag up to North Avenue. That's what. We'll go see what that's about. I'll play that radio call for you, okay? Where's it at? I had it already.
Hey, 793 Charlie, you have 114 en route.
407. Alrighty. This is about a shooting on North Avenue, if they called it in. They don't know if it's real or not. Right?
383 Charlie. 793 Charlie. Can I get another number for 793 Red Line? Sure. It's 08414. 08414.
83 John.
783 John.
Go for Jackson in the red line.
Sure. That's 08422.
383 George.
783 George.
Forward to man, red light, please.
Yep, it is 08427. 6410, boy.
Buddy, can you put up a quick traffic stop forward and the cottage? Get it cleared up from there and then put us back on the original line.
Alright, stand for it.
Every jewel has people in front of it. See that? Every one of them. See that?
$389 boy.
789 boy.
The event number Blue Line Ogden. I'm sorry.
Yep, that is 08442.
8320 Adam.
7220 Adam.
For Chicago Red, please.
Sure, that is 08469.
83 Eddie.
783 Eddie.
You're not supposed to smoke. Look, they got every one of them sitting there. You're not supposed to smoke by doorways 100 feet. There's a rule in Chicago Municipal Code. You're not supposed to smoke within 100 feet of a doorway. Those guys smoke right there. So anyone and everyone that walks through that store has to breathe their smoke. I told you those are nasty motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna say it right here. Those aren't homeless people. Those are nasty, vagrant criminals. They're not homeless. They're not homeless. He's breaking the law, smoking. You have to breathe his smoke, and the smoke goes into the store. That's the point of the ordinance, right? Secondhand smoke. He don't care about you or me. Oh, by the way, he's got enough money to buy cigarettes too, right? But not housing. See how that works? You just look at the guy, you know it's fake. And what? The police don't do nothing about it. Oh, it's his right to ask for money. Well, it's not his right to smoke cigarettes next to the doorway of a store. That violates the municipal code, but you won't ever get a police officer to do that one. Right? Never.
14, getting a call with shots fired, 1710 West North, 1710 West North, coming
There.
in, details to follow, no further.
We're going there.
Zone 3 station clear.
Alright, that's gotta be an A-tip. 1710 West North Avenue is now an A-tip. Active threat in progress. Says manager inside the store is shooting. Per this one caller, still getting details to follow. That's Zone 3.
Thanks, Mizzy Dort.
4605 got you en route.
Continue, 603, you can put en route as well.
Yeah, 4603, I have you rolling as well. Again, 1710 West North Avenue should be a male Asian wearing a gray shirt for this one caller. Not a lot more than that. Says manager has a gun shop that says unknown if anyone was shot.
434 units in 14 and citywide. This is now coming in as a A-tip. Again, an A-tip. 1710 West North Avenue.
Ambulance at the library, right? Because they have drug addicts in the library. That's why.
Shooting. Male Asian wearing a gray shirt. Caller ran away, was shooting at the employee. Manager has a gunshot. Manager's name is Joshua Lee. Unsure if anyone was shot. Again, there were 3 females inside, 2 Asian and 12 female Hispanic. Still coming in, details to follow. No further. Zone 3, please.
Yeah, this caller sounded a lot more zebra. It says now this is a direct quote, there were 3 females inside, 2 were Asian, and 12 were Hispanic. He also stated at one point that the manager was shot, but then immediately said after that, unknown if anyone was shot. We do have the pods up right now. Everything looks fairly calm outside. There's people walking around. 14's pulling up right now.
Can you show me monitoring too?
It happened, they said, around 4 o'clock. So we're heading over there.
7383 King.
83 King.
Can I get a check first, Mike?
Yeah, that is 08554.
4606 shows responding to the 3rd District, to the HF.
4606 10-4, 1710 West North Avenue in the 14th District.
David.
49 David.
Can you show myself 49 David 2 and 49 David 4 responding?
10-4.
Unit 90 City Lattice on progress, 37 in Princeton, 37 in Princeton. Chicago White Sox calling about a male black threatening to shoot security just west of Princeton, walking towards the east parking lot. Lastly, wearing a black hat, white shirt, black shorts, nothing further, 9th District, Zone 13.
Threatening to sue Sox security, right?
Yeah, number 085.
Threatening to shoot White Sox security.
All right, sounds like there's not a whole lot going on.
Threatening to shoot White Sox
caller
security.
is now saying that he's at the Shell gas station. I'm not sure what gas station he's at. He may be up at Armitage, is what they're thinking per Zone 3, but he did not give an exact location.
7389 boy.
789 boy.
83 North.
780 North.
Unit 90 City Lattice on progress, 37 in Princeton, 37 in Princeton. Chicago White Sox calling about a male black threatening to shoot security just west of Princeton.
White Sox call this
the
in.
east parking lot. Lastly, wearing a black hat, white shirt, black shorts, nothing further, 9th District, Zone 13.
83 North.
780 North. Yeah, number 08573. Alright, sounds like there's not a whole lot going on 1710 West North Avenue. Caller is now saying that he's at the Shell gas station. I'm not sure what gas station he's at. He may be up at Armitage, is what they're thinking per Zone 3, but he did not give an exact location.
7389 boy.
789 boy.
Maybe please have that number for a train ride. Inbound car number 7085.
Alright, that is 08594. Alright, just be advised, they're pulling up to Shell right now, Armitage and Wood. It looks pretty clear over there too.
M2.
M2, good.
Get a number for the journey infiltration plan.
You got it. That is 08618.
383 Henry.
383 Henry.
Numbers for both of our red lines.
Yep, that's 08624. Alright, just be advised.
Sounds like a zebra.
I'm going to probably give a slowdown for this. 1710 West North Avenue. They do have units on scene, so no one has any idea what's going on over there. They've also made it to the Shell gas station up on Armitage. Said nobody knows anything up there either.
603 copies. 4654 Adam.
4654 Adam.
Yeah, can you slow it down at 1710 West North Avenue?
1710 West North Avenue, take a slow down for 4654 Adam. Okay, one more time, 1710 West
Slow
North
it down,
Avenue,
it sounds like this is a zebra.
Please take a slow down.
4605.
4605.
We're on scene. It seems like it's going to be a bad address, so any other SWAT units respond. They think it's a slow road. No reason to get hurt getting over here.
Alright, that worked. Per 4605, any other SWAT or SWAT units that are en route, you can take a disregard. No reason to get hurt going over there.
383 Lincoln.
783 Lincoln, I heard you first. Go ahead.
4654 Adam.
4654 Adam.
Yeah, can you slow it down at 1710 West North Avenue?
1710 West North Avenue, take a slow down for 4654 Adam. Okay, one more time, 1710 West North Avenue, the original location of the A-10. Please take a slow down.
4654 Adam.
4654 Adam.
Yeah, can you slow it down at 1710 West North Avenue?
1710 West North Avenue, take it slow down for 4654 Adam. Okay, one more time, 1710 West North Avenue, the original location of the A10. Please take it slow down.
4605.
4605.
We're on scene. This seems like it's going to be a bad address, so any other SWAT units responding, take it slow road. No reason to get hurt getting over here.
Alright, that worked. For 4605, any other SWAT or SOAR units that are en route, you can take a disregard. No reason to get hurt. I'm going over there.
383 Lincoln.
783 Lincoln, I heard you first. Go ahead.
We're Chicago Airlines.
Yep, it is 08.
It's a 2-lane road, and these guys are doing 1 lane.
And the other 7383 that coming in?
It always happens here, man. It's a fucking 2-lane road. These motherfuckers don't know how to drive. It's a 2-lane road, man. It's 2 fucking lanes, man. Fuckers don't know how to drive, man. Why you in the middle of the road? It's a 2-lane road, bro. 2 lanes, bro. 2 lanes. 2 fucking lanes, man.
Anybody who's rolling to the SWAT, just be advised, it's going to be a bad callback number 2. We cannot make contact with the original caller.
It's a 2-lane road, man. Shit, man. Every time they do it here.
That number for drone deployment, Julius, Adam, Sam, Tom, at 1723.
And you see in back of me, look at this. They're all sheep. They're all sheep followers. It's a 2-lane road, man. They're all sheep. They all follow. Right? Man.
Number for a train ride north on a blue line for every park, car number 3272.
Alright, I don't know what's just happened to my car. I gotta relax, right? Damn sheep, right? I don't know what they're doing. The 2-lane road, man.
One more disregard here for the SWAT unit.
Alright, number 4650 Adam, giving it another disregard, all SWAT units.
It's a 2-lane road.
4650 Adam.
Use both lanes. Jesus Christ, it's every time here. The bridge is a 2-lane bridge.
783, very good. Yep, that is 08689.
If you have an ambulance or a fire truck, you ain't getting in and out of here.
4654 Adam.
Can I get the event number over here?
This happens every time on this one. So imagine, think about it. If that was a real SWAT situation, it's right here. It's right down the street. 1710 West North. That's a zebra. That means there was a crazy call. Somebody was crazy called in. So imagine it was a real call. Switch it. You can't get through. You see how the traffic runs in Chicago? That's what happens.
834. Read red line event number, please.
You said 63.
Now you got a semi-truck. He's trying to turn into this thing. I don't know what he's trying to do here.
Alright, take event number.
It's bad up here. There's a semi-truck now trying to get into this whole situation here. See the semi-truck up there?
Alright, the event number is 085 and 08510.
383 John.
83 John.
Jagged in the red line.
I take 08711.
363.
7363.
Event 4 pickup at Roosevelt.
So take event 08715.
1122 units and 11 citywide. Battery in progress. 10 South Yates on the first floor. City of Chicago.
There ain't really no bike lanes here. Maybe up there. This is more of a driver issue. This is driver, and then that traffic light is bad timing up here on Elston. They're saying this has nothing to do with bike lanes. This area doesn't have, and plus Chicago Avenue is shut down because of the casino development, so it's funneling all the traffic here, right? And a lot of these guys don't know how to drive. Finally, I opened it up. You want to see behind me? Look, see? So when I opened it up and I said it's a 2-lane road, doing that, everybody started following me. Got that? That's how life works. All people need is a good couple of leaders, man. Everybody become a leader. You don't need a follower then. 19 Adam, what happened?
88 Adam.
It's going to be 08798, 08798.
3 and 14 in Citywide. That 8 hit that happened at 1710 West North Avenue. 1710 West North Avenue is officially non-modified. It is being coded out as a 19 Adam. By 1460. Zone 3 station clear.
7383 George.
Again, Chicago Avenue is shut down, so everything's funneled this way. Up here, the bike lanes up there mess things up, but not in this area. This is about bottlenecking here, right?
393 Charlotte.
7 Charlie.
See, you got all these Uber drivers. See that? They're all Uber drivers around here. And you'll see on the bridge.
10 and 08812. And then, did I have anybody at Halstead in the blue line, like, I don't know, an hour ago with the 12th District? Halstead in the blue line, anybody over there?
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Let me close my window. I'll put that one back on. We don't know what's the issue because there's so many issues. You kind of get it?
I was on the blue line about an hour ago by the Halstead blue line stop with the 12th District, and if you could just advise.
393 Charlotte.
7 Charlie.
Blue Roosevelt for the green and red.
Unit number 08810 and 08812. And then, did I have anybody at Halstead in the blue line, like, I don't know, an hour ago with the 12th District? Halstead in the blue line, anybody over there?
389, I'm at Halstead the blue line.
Were you there like about an hour ago when the 12th District was taking someone into custody for retail theft?
I've only been here about
Alright, 10-4. If anyone was on the blue line about an hour ago by the Halstead blue line stop with the 12th District, and if you could just advise what BU they want to talk to you.
They want to talk to you. Do you see? That's the administrators. Let me play that for you again. What just happened? The administrators are calling the beat cops saying you can't arrest them. What does that have to do with anything? They arrested somebody on the blue line for what? Reach out there. Somebody probably called it in to the supervisors and said, hey, we shouldn't be arrested. And then you get this call. All right, listen up. Listen really carefully to this. This is someone overriding the beat cops. Listen up. I'm not making it up.
Were you there like about an hour ago when the
Listen
12th
up.
District was taking someone into custody for retail theft?
I've only been here about 5 minutes.
Alright, 10-4. If anyone was on the blue line about an hour ago by the Halstead blue line stop with the 12th District, and if you could just advise what BU they want to talk to you.
Nora?
7 Nora.
Leave a number for Howard Red Line.
Yep, that's 08827.
1122 units on 11 in Citywide. Person with a gun, Chicago and Kedzie. Kedzie in Chicago at the DTLR store, Cerritos, states that a female pulled a gun on her knees approximately 25 minutes ago. She's a female Hispanic wearing a white shirt and blue jeans.
The bridge is also two cars.
BMW. License plate is Tom Mary X-ray 688. It's an unknown
Maybe
state.
one
Posted
bus,
beneath
but
the
two
phone screen.
cars.
The black BMW waiting in the parking lot. Nothing like the District 11 zone 10 clear.
Might be just one car. Two thin cars. I think I did two cars on this bridge before, though.
7 David.
783 David. Event number for Chicago Red Line.
Yep, that is 08833.
89 boy.
789 boy.
I get a
it's a two-car
for riding
bridge.
the blue line train, number 7078 from Clinton.
You can fit another car next to me.
Yep, that is
You want to see? Do you think you can fit another car next to me? Absolutely. You see that there?
Hey, were you, while I got you, just real quick, were you guys over at Halstead in the blue line with the 12th District regarding a retail theft about an hour ago?
At 1040, yes, we were. You can add us to that event. Sorry, we're having trouble getting through.
Okay, no problem. Can you do me a quick favor and just switch over to Zone 3 to mobile with 1221? They just need to talk to you direct.
4.
Thank you, sir.
383 Eddie.
783
What's for 55th and the red line?
Told you, look.
Yep, that
The
is
bottleneck.
08853.
Oh, thank you.
There ain't no traffic here, right? Those people don't. So 1210. Unit 1210 who wants to talk to the beat cops about an arrest on the train about retail theft.
That is 08859. 08859.
Thank you.
787 Adam.
79. Going eastbound from Avenue.
All right, that is 08866.
388 Adam.
788 Adam.
Let's get I need a check at the Harlem platform, please. Blue line.
Sure. That is
Exactly, Marietta. And look,
70.
what'd you just see? You just seen a bunch of followers, right? So when you have followers, you can manipulate them. That's what people want. They don't want people like Marietta. They don't want people like Mizidor. They don't want people like Juan. They don't want people like Brian. They don't want people like Holly. All the viewers I have on SubX.News, most know how to get information. Most know how to fix their issues. And sometimes we help each other out when we're getting messed with. But you see, they don't want, and I bet you everybody that I mentioned has had problems with people. Why? Because you say what you think, you say what you believe, and you say what's wrong, right? North Avenue, we gotta go this way, right? Fighting inside the rock and roll McDonald's. There you go.
Living against an 18 in the city, white battery in progress, the Rock and Roll McDonald's, 600 North Clark, a male black, female black fighting. The female has a red shirt, male has a white shirt, nothing further is on work there.
Battery in progress at the Rock and Roll McDonald's. Male black, female black fighting inside.
Charlie's got one in custody over there. They just needed a transport. I got
Living against an 18 in the city, white battery in progress, the Rock and Roll McDonald's, 600 North Clark, a male black, female black fighting. The female has a red shirt, male has a white shirt.
600 North Clark.
Living against an 18 in the city, white battery in progress, the Rock and Roll McDonald's, 600 North Clark, a male black, female black fighting. The female has a red shirt, male has a white shirt, nothing further is on work there.
33 Henry.
33 Henry.
Go to the Walgreens on Roosevelt State.
No, that's a negative. 93 Charlie's got one in custody over there. They just needed a transport. I got someone from one that's going to be rolling.
The Lincoln.
783 Lincoln.
Or check Chicago Rail Line.
Yep, that is 08918.
So it'll be one block down.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, at 793 Charlie, you have 114 en route.
387 Charlie and Boy.
787 Charlie boy.
Have an event number for the Roosevelt bus route westbound from Western, bus number 8643.
Alright, that is 0.
Vehicle and our trooper. The suspect proceeded to shoot at our trooper, and our trooper sustained multiple gunshot wounds. Our trooper returned fire multiple times as the suspect fled in the suspect vehicle.
First responders rushed the trooper to the hospital. He is in stable condition. As for the suspect, 54-year-old Kevin Myers of LaPorte, Indiana, was found dead hours later in a wooded area near the shooting, but investigators have not told us how that happened. A West Suburban high school asking for the public's help in finding a missing student.
Oak Park and River Forest High School has issued an alert after 14-year-old Vera McDonald was last seen in Oak Park on July 5th. 4th of July holiday weekend. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children has been notified. Vera is described as having brown hair and brown eyes. Few details surrounding her disappearance have been released. Anyone with information is asked to contact Oak Park Police. Glenn Marshall, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
Well, World Cup soccer fans flocked to Daily Plaza this afternoon to watch Spain defeat Belgium in a key quarterfinal match.
The U.S. was not playing, but on a gorgeous summer day with
coded out, it was a zebra.
And a big screen TV showing the game, Chicagoans were doing just fine. You're rooting for Spain.
Yes, I am.
You got a beautiful Spain jersey.
Here, right?
I like Spain. I think the color scheme is really cool, so rooting for them today.
There's obviously a smaller crowd than there would be if the Americans were playing, but that didn't hurt your business at all.
No, that doesn't do any difference to our business. Every time we hear, we do sell out.
I'm wearing my Ireland jersey. It's the rugby kit. Yeah, I love watching the World Cup. I love watching everybody gear up for their own nations. But I got nothing in this one.
People seem to love the spirit of the World Cup.
1710 is in back of me, right?
You're wearing a Spain jersey.
I am. Lamine Yamal jersey, yes. He's a player on the Spanish team.
Terry Keshner, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
More on the World Cup match coming up at 5:16 with Chris Emma. Well, citing the need for students to learn without AI, the University of Chicago Law School now banning electronics in the classroom for some students.
Starting this fall, first-year law students will not be allowed to use laptops, phones, and other electronic devices in the classroom. Exams will be in class without internet access or electronic files or apps. U Chicago's law school announced the restrictions after a year-long review of how to change the curriculum and policies in response to AI. In a statement, the school said technology is changing too fast, so all the changes we're currently making will be subject to review, reconsideration, and revision as we learn more. Nancy Hardy, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
A large number of guns taken from a home this week in the Bridgeport neighborhood.
Chicago police say an argument escalated between a 55-year-old man and a 47-year-old woman on Sunday night in the 700 block of West 30th Street. The dispute became physical, with the man allegedly battering the woman, so police were called. The man was taken into custody, and police say multiple weapons were taken from the home. Channel 32 reports there were dozens of guns confiscated, including long guns. Police say the victim declined medical attention. Bernie Tafoya, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
Chicago man has been convicted on federal murder for hire charges after plotting to kill two potential witnesses in his cousin's murder trial. A jury found Christopher Yates guilty of hiring two people to kill potential witnesses in the summer of 2024. The 41-year-old was convicted of 2 counts of murder for hire and 1 count of unlawful transfer of a firearm and ammo. Yates will be sentenced on October 28th of this year. It's 5:08 now. Time for traffic and weather together on the 8th. A busy Friday, Neil?
Yes, it is, Lisa. There is a lot of traffic on the expressways, the tollways, and on the roads coming to and from Northwest.
Oh, it's a massage parlor.
That's part of the deal, right?
Somebody didn't like the massage they were getting.
Spur ramp to Scotia Boulevard, a little bit of a break, and then
that's where the actor, he must have got pissed. He must have got pissed at the hooker or whatever working. That's the ASAP call it. Whatever. Oh, we gotta make a video out of this. So this is where they got. Oh, Marietta, we gotta have a good time sometimes, right?
Expressway getting into downtown, a real mess too in spots from the Veterans all the way to Kedzie. Hour 15, just about from 355 in, 55 minutes in from the Tri-State, going out 37 at the Tri-State Tollway, 50 minutes out.
All quiet over here. A zebra called us in. Maybe he wasn't happy with the services at the massage parlor.
35th Street, just about 30 minutes outbound. You will save a few minutes in the express lanes. Coming in on the Dan Ryan, you're at 40. Heavy in spots from 87th into downtown. I-57, 25 in, 20 minutes out. Bishop Ford still really heavy outbound from 111 to before the Steel Bridge. Not only construction in your way, but you have a stall blocking a lane as well, and that's why you're sneaking by in just one lane on the outbound Ford. Again, close to 40 minutes to drive.
That's where the call came in, right? A massage parlor.
Before north to Chicago Avenue, heavy whacker to Belbo and past 57 down to Hayes. Traffic northbound from the Stevenson and Monroe and Navy Pier to Chicago Avenue. Most of the tollways are busy. We do have a crash getting cleaned up on the Tri-State southbound around Dempster. A bigger delay into that area. Delays
that came in around 4 o'clock, right?
In the northwest suburbs.
Active threat, active
on
shooter.
west before Richards to center. Eastbound you're heavy from 355 to 57. 8094 full of traffic on both sides through northwest Indiana. 94 heavy in the work zone westbound through Michigan City and eastbound getting through Chesterton. From the Metro Traffic Center, next report's coming up at 5:18 on News Radio 1059.
Let's make sure we get this right. I don't want people saying that I'm making things up.
Car that's evident in the cottage. Saw the victim. Victim is going to be a male M1. White tee, blue jeans, they got a brown sleepers on.
Somebody just got.
I haven't heard anything about a knife. All we got was that it was an on-view carjacking at 79 Cottage.
Alright, we'll get to that. So,
do we have an exact address for where this vehicle crashed?
662 Adam, 662 Adam, we got the guy in custody.
662 Adam has him in custody. 662 Adam has him in custody. 1707. Where are you at?
8110, 8112.
Alright, all being assessed response to the 10-1-8110 South Vernon. Take a disregard. He's in custody. If you're not on scene, take a disregard. 1434 Unison 14 getting a call of shots fired. 1710 West North.
383 Spring.
738 Spring.
Here, that line check 35th.
1434 Unison 14 getting a call of shots fired. 1710 West North. 1710 West North coming as details to follow. No further. Zone 3 station clear.
Alright, that's going to be an A-tip. 1710 West North Avenue is now an A-tip. Active threat in progress. Says manager inside the store is shooting. Per this one caller, still getting details to follow. That's zone 3.
434 Unison 14 and citywide. This is now coming in as a A-tip. Again, an A-tip. 1710 West North Avenue. Coming in as details.
4606 shows.
So this, as you hear, and in the later calls, it came in as a zebra. Zebra means it's somebody who was whacked out. There's nothing going on here. So there you go. There's a massage parlor call, right? Somebody was unhappy with the services, maybe.
Sounds like there's not
Listen
a whole
up.
lot going on 1710 West North Avenue. Caller is now saying that he's at the Shell gas station. I'm not sure what gas station he's at. He may be up at Armitage, is what they're thinking for Zone 3, but he did not give an exact location.
7389 boy.
739 boy.
Maybe please have that number for a train line. Inbound car number 7085.
Alright, that is 08594.
And we got something else going on the south side that just happened.
Just be advised, they're pulling up to Shell right now, Armitage and Wood. It looks pretty clear over there, too.
M2.
M2, good.
Get a number for the journey infiltration plan.
You got it. That is 08618.
You. 383 Henry.
300.
Now let's listen to what's happening down on Cottage Grove. Something just popped off on Cottage Grove.
08624.
Something here.
89 boy.
789 boy.
I get a event number for riding the Blue Line train.
So units in 18 in the citywide, a battery in progress. The Rock and Roll McDonald's, 600 North Clark, a male black.
Alright, you get 6410 boy, you got the air. Where are you at exactly?
Again, Unison 6, I'm getting a 10-1, 6410 boys calling the 10-1, 8110 South Vernon in the alley, 8110 South Vernon in the alley, 6410 boys calling the 10-1, no further, 608.
Alright, 6410 boy, I got a bunch of units coming. Alright, you get 8110 South Vernon, keep rolling, guys.
8110 South Vernon.
I'm good.
They were chasing somebody. Crashed a car down there. Carjacking car.
6410 boy, you got the air. Where are you at exactly?
Yeah, that's a 10-1. Officer needs assistance. Listen up. Listen up.
Alright, you get 6410 boy, you got the air. Where are you at exactly?
He's probably hiding in the garage. 8110 South Vernon in the garage.
8110 South Vernon in the garage. 10-4. 8110 Vernon in the garage. Alright, 6410 boy, you got the air. Alright, trying to figure out where exactly they're at. Someone else is calling out on zone 8. They got a guy with a white tank top running southbound.
Other half is 6410 boy.
Other half, alright, 10-4.
He was last seen southbound 81st and Vernon. My partner said he had him in a West Alley. Get units over there.
Alright, again, last seen in the West Alley, 81 and Vernon. 81 and Vernon, West Alley going southbound.
We got one weapon recovered from the vehicle. Can somebody also deal with the victim at 79th and Cottage?
One weapon recovered at 1706 hours from the vehicle, 10-4. If anyone can get with the victim at 79 and Cottage.
Weapon recovered. Need to get to somebody at 79th and Cottage with the victim of the car crash.
662 Adam has him in custody. 662 Adam has him in custody. 1707. Where are you at?
8110, 8112.
All right, all the interceptors close to the 10-1, 8110 South Vernon. You take a disregard. He's in custody. If you're not on scene, take a disregard. 8110 South Vernon. He's in custody.
All right, again, 8110 South Vernon. He is in custody. 10-4. Do I have a good address for the car?
I do not see the car anywhere around here. The vehicle is at 434 East 81st Street.
434 East 81st Street for where the vehicle crashed. 10-4.
And I just run.
Again,
pretty crazy, huh?
10-1, 6410 boys calling the 10-1, 8110 South Vernon in the alley, 8110 South Vernon in the alley.
Push anyone in the garage.
For base go. Hey, if you guys can get in the air, it's ASAP. We just had an on-view carjacking, 79 and Cottage.
That's it, right? On view, meaning the cops watched it.
Hey, if you guys can get in the air, it's ASAP. We just had an on-view carjacking, 79 and Cottage. We're working next door.
One running.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
10-1
where? Alright, give me the 10-1 somewhere in the area, 79 and Cottage.
7-1 and 1 ran. I got one.
Alright, I'm here at 10-1 somewhere, possibly 7-1 in Vernon. I'm trying to figure out where they're at. 6410 boy, got one right.
Male black, heavy set, white shirt.
81 in Vernon, male black, heavy set with a white shirt.
Alright, there's gonna be 81, 10 to 1 there, in the back alley.
In the back alley, 10-4.
81,
8110 Vernon, back alley.
Over here, Scott, I'm with the...
I got 81... Alright, I copy that. 8110 South Vernon in the back.
81 in the garage.
8110 South Vernon in the rear again, male black, heavy set with a white shirt.
Again, Unison 6, I'm getting a 10-1, 6410 boys calling the 10-1, 8110 South Vernon in the alley, 8110 South Vernon in the alley, 6410 boys calling the 10-1, no further, 6 on 8.
Alright, 6410 boy, I got a bunch of units coming. Alright, again, 8110 South Vernon, keep rolling, guys.
Where are you at? I'm good.
Alright, I got 6410 boy, you got the air. Where are you at exactly?
He's probably hiding in the garage. 8110 South Vernon in the garage.
8110 South Vernon in the garage. 10-4. 8110 Vernon in the garage. Alright, 6410 boy, you got the air. Alright, try to figure out where exactly they're at. Someone else is calling out on zone 8. They got a guy with a white tank top running southbound.
Other half is 6410 boy.
Other half, alright, 10-4.
He was last seen southbound 81st and Vernon. My partner said he had him in a West Alley. Get units over there.
Alright, again, last seen in the West Alley, 81 in Vernon. 81 in Vernon, West Alley going southbound.
We got one weapon recovered from the vehicle. Can somebody also deal with the victim at 79th and Cottage?
One weapon recovered at 1706 hours from the vehicle, 10-4. If anyone can get with the victim at 79 and Cottage. And do we have an exact address for where this vehicle crashed?
662 Adam. 662 Adam. We got the guy in custody.
662 Adam has him in custody. 662 Adam has him in custody. 1707. Where are you at?
8110, 8112,
All right, all the interceptors follow to the 10-1, 8110 South Vernon. You take a disregard. He's in custody. If you're not on scene, take a disregard. 8110 South Vernon, he's in custody.
All right, 8110 South Vernon, he is in custody. 10-4. Do you have a good address for the car?
I do not see the car anywhere around here. The vehicle is going to be at 434 East 81st Street.
434 East 81st Street for where the vehicle crashed. 10-4.
And just for info, we're looking for a knife, correct? That's how this car was taken?
I haven't heard anything about a knife. We had a weapon recovered in the vehicle already. Anybody know anything about a knife?
Well, saying something about a knife.
Who was advising about a knife? Can you advise, please? Yeah, I haven't heard anything about a knife. All we got was that it was an on-view carjacking at 79 Cottage.
410, boy. Slow it down.
No, you're gonna slow down again. Disregard the knife. Okay, forget the knife. No knife. Slow it down. 8110 South on Vernon. Slow it down.
Address for the vehicle is going to be 434 East 81st Street.
And again, 434 East 81st Street for the vehicle. Vehicle's at 434 East 81st Street. All right, 6410 boy. Can one of you guys ID this person? All right, we are looking if we could possibly do a show up back by the vehicle, please.
Car at 7 Cottage. Stole the victim. Victim is going to be a male M1, white tee, blue jeans. They got a brown sleepers on.
Brown sneakers. All right, 10-4. White tee, blue jeans, brown sneakers, M1. He's the victim over at 79 Cottage.
383 Charlie.
82 Charlie.
Over here on the 10-1.
All right, you got you on the 10-1. 10-4.
1676.
PH1.
Same thing. We're with 81st and Vernon.
Got you over 81st and Vernon right now. 10-4.
6411.
6411.
21 that don't picked up the victim yet.
They do have someone over there. Let me double check if they found him though.
10 Adam.
6410 Adam.
10 Adam. Just let you know I'm over here on scene. I don't know if any of our guys are involved with this.
7310 Adam. 10-4.
383 Addy, is the air clear?
Give him just a few minutes here. Try to see if we can find this victim quick.
All right, 10-4. 410 boy.
Go ahead, boy.
Victim, should he over there or he either called in? We on-viewed all of this. The offender hopped from the back seat into his driver's seat and took off. The victim was standing right there.
Alright, 10-4. We do have a B car over there trying to look for him right now. They have not yet located him. We do have a did he have like a red hat on? No hat, okay. Alright, there's several people over there at 79 Cottage. 632 is en route to check on him.
383 Charlie.
Go ahead, Charlie. 732 Charlie, go ahead.
Clear.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it clear at this point. Go ahead.
1388 boy.
88 boy.
Train ride southbound from Montrose on a blue line, car number 7145.
Yes, Brian, they caught him.
343.
They just got to get the victim to ID him. Which I don't understand because it says it's an on-view carjacking. That means that the police seen the crime. So why would they need a victim? The police can ID the criminal, right? It doesn't even make sense. That's DEI there. Got it? They don't allow the police to do their jobs. They don't let the police do their jobs, so they search for the victim. If they don't find the victim, then guess what happens? Wait up, let me shut up, because they were just talking about that.
408 81st Street, you said she was, her vehicle.
Clear.
Another vehicle was smashed.
Yeah, I think we're going to call it clear at this point. Go ahead.
1388 boy.
88 boy. train ride southbound from Montrose on a blue line, car number 7145. Yeah, 09343. And then 738-380, I think you're coming into?
89 Adam.
89 Adam.
But after train ride in car number 7140 from the Illinois Medical Blue Line going westbound.
Yeah, that's 09353. Alright, just be advised, you're George, good.
47 red line.
Yeah, 10-4, 09357. And just be advised, we do also have another person who was saying she was struck by this offending vehicle as well. Just down the block, 4080 East 81st Street. She said she was, her vehicle was struck by this Honda.
3 Henry.
Go ahead, Henry.
Your number for Russellville Red Line.
Yeah, take 09362.
3 Frank.
Frankie, coming in.
Or can we get a red line check 36?
Yeah, 093.
That dude sits right there where you had to pass somebody. Should kick him off the property.
Hello, welcome to my house.
Nah. Hey, do you guys got milkshakes today? Yes. Why don't you give me a strawberry medium milkshake? Thank you. Hey, that's it. Thank you.
387 going Charlie.
Give me just a second.
Well, where you at?
That just happened just now, a few minutes ago. I would be down there, but we're 20 miles away.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for the victim.
I might still head down there. We'll see.
Can I hold it PH?
Yeah, PH, what's for the moment?
Okay, it's going around here.
186.
Hey, PH, can you scan the backyard of 8112? I saw him tossing something when he ran in, so please send it. I can't get in.
8112, Vernon.
8112 Vernon, the house just south of 8110.
So we might go down there. We might head down there.
Yeah, we're overhead.
It's gonna be tough to get down there through the traffic, but I might know a way, so we might go straight down Western.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you give me a couple of napkins? Thank you very much. Have a good weekend, okay?
97. And 6410, boys, just be advised, 624 says that they will take the car. They're going to sit on the car.
You want to head down there? We're way up north right now.
Thanks for standing by. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't mind it. Yeah, we'll go down there. We'll go down to 81st and Vernon.
Westbound.
Alright, 10-4. That one's 09403.
We're on the north side now.
780, Mary? Alright, hold on. 2 units, so 7383 David. Yes, yours is 09410. And then, I'm sorry, the other unit coming in?
Mary. 84. Mary.
783 Mary, yeah, your number is, there we go, 09413. 09413.
So, this is a turning lane, right? Look at that bike lane. It's right in the middle of the turning lane. You see that there?
Stand by if you need an L check for just a second.
People have complained about this because it messes up the turning angle.
I heard you. Go ahead.
Chicago Rail.
Yep, yours is 09418. Next unit coming in, go ahead.
89 Adam.
Go ahead, Adam.
For trip mission at the Pulaski Blue.
Alright, your mission number 09423. 09423.
See that bump out there? Shouldn't be there.
8380.
Very difficult to turn there. Extremely difficult. You can't. It's not designed for turning of cars. We're way far up north. We're 20 north. That's 80 south. That's 100 blocks south. I guess we'll do it. We'll go straight down Western. How about that?
Yeah, 09431.
So we're going from Armitage all the way down to 81st Street. Then we'll go over to Vernon.
Yep.
Another check at O'Hare, please.
Yeah, 09435.
PH1 information.
PH1, you're there, good.
We did a canvas of 8112. We're not picking up any signatures. We have tall trees, and we look behind the garage on the sides of it. We're not picking up anything.
Alright, Denver, 6410, boy.
64, thank you.
Alright.
Absolutely. 247, boy, Brentford.
Go ahead.
Squad, I don't know if another victim called in, but while he was attempting to flee on foot, he attempted to carjack another vehicle, grab it onto the door handle, but they fled eastbound on 81st.
Wow.
Interested. Okay, 10-4. Let me double check the data.
So double carjacking.
Yeah, we never did get a call from over there, but okay, I'll put it in the ticket.
Are you still over there? Sorry.
Do you hear that? He tried to carjack a second car after he crashed the first one.
Yeah, Denver, 09456.
That's messed up. He ruined a lot of people's days. Plus, it's rush hour, right?
787, boy, Trent.
VIN number for the Roosevelt, but westbound from here, bus number 8622.
Alright, 09468.
320, Adam.
7320, Adam.
Clark and Division, please.
Yeah, that is 09471.
Oh, news.
Indiana State Trooper later located the suspect vehicle, a silver pickup truck, in LaPorte County. The suspect's truck and the trooper's patrol car collided, and the suspect opened fire, striking the trooper multiple times before fleeing. Indiana State Police Sergeant Glenn Fifield.
Our trooper picked it up on I-94, and it ended here in the speedway behind us with the suspect shooting our trooper, and that trooper returning gunfire, and he was shot. Our trooper was shot multiple times.
Now, the suspect was later found dead in a cornfield with injuries consistent with gunshot wounds. Police say he has been identified as 54-year-old Kevin Myers of LaPorte, Indiana. The injured Indiana State Trooper is Sergeant Justin Heflin. He was shot several times. He is in stable condition. Live at the anchor desk, Terry Keschner, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
All right, Terry, thanks so much. 5:32 now, turning to political news. The only medical doctor in the race for Chicago mayor is using her day job to talk about the challenges she believes the city is facing going into next year's election.
I see the budget in cardiac arrest.
Cardiologist turned candidate Lisa Nee first entered the public sphere while working at the Hines VA Hospital, where her work uncovering failures, including unread cardiac tests, led to improvements in care.
It was a years-long process, but I learned so many valuable lessons.
She says those lessons included the importance of finding common ground with people.
You're going to have to work with people that maybe you don't always agree with, but you're doing it for the right reason.
She says that work needs to include sitting down with the governor, aldermen, and state lawmakers to change Illinois law to help Chicago overcome its structural budget hurdles.
There's no solution if those four groups of people don't come to the table.
And the Chicago native who faced threats while uncovering failures at Hines tells me she's ready for what's likely to be a rough and tumble race.
I'm from Humboldt Park. I'll be fine.
8 other people have formally entered the race. Mayor Brandon Johnson is not yet one of them. Jeff Buckles, News Radio 105.9. WBBM.
A former South Suburban School superintendent facing felony charges after allegedly using a district credit card for personal purchases.
46-year-old William Tulios, former superintendent of Argo Community High School District 217, is charged with theft, forgery, and official misconduct after prosecutors say he used a district-issued credit card to make more than $10,000 in unauthorized purchases between 2021 and 24. The alleged expenses include more than $4,000 on adult content websites, $4,000 on golf equipment, and more than $5,000 in Visa gift cards, some used to fund additional website charges. Prosecutors also say he submitted fraudulent invoices to cover his tracks. Tulio pleaded not guilty. He's due back in court August 24th. Glenn Marshall, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
Around the nation at 5:34, Graham Plattner submits his paperwork to formally withdraw from Maine's U.S. Senate race. The former withdrawal comes 2 days after he said he would quit the race after a sexual assault allegation came to light. Plattner has denied those allegations. Maine Democrats are now looking for a new nominee before a July 27th deadline. President Trump says Iran wants to talk more about ending the war.
President Trump is again saying talks with Iran will continue after days of strikes. On social media, the president writes Tehran asked to keep talking, and his administration agreed just 2 days ago.
I'm not sure I want to make a deal with him. We can play games, but I'm not sure I want to make a deal. Let's just finish the job.
This morning, he says the U.S. has told Iran in no uncertain terms the ceasefire is over. It's unclear how productive more talks aimed at ending the war can be, given the Strait of Hormuz's uncertain status, and that more attacks could undermine any commitments made during negotiations. Sagar Meghani at the White House.
Detainees have told their lawyer that an ICE officer shot Lorenzo Salgado Araujo through the passenger window of his vehicle. This happened in Houston.
3 men who survived a fatal shooting involving federal immigration officers in Houston this week say no officer was threatened. And Representative Sylvia Garcia says ICE's acting director confirmed to her
Lorenzo Salgado Araujo was not the target of the operation.
Attorney Hugo Valderas Ibarra is representing the 3 detained witnesses.
His only crime was that he fit the description of another man that they were looking for.
Homeland Security's claimed Salgado Araujo rammed an ICE vehicle, but the officers were not wearing body cameras, and the agencies released no evidence to support their version of events. And Garcia says the agents' vehicles were unmarked.
They should have something so that the public can know that if they're being followed, that they know who it is.
I'm Ben Thomas.
Coming up in a minute, low gas prices. We're going to check in on your Friday roads and your weather coming up.
A tradition of excellence over 150 years in the making. At Busey Bank, we're committed to building relationships that span generations. Wherever your journey in life leads you, we are with you along the way, creating a legacy for you and your family. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Too many tools, too much stress, and way too many bills. Odoo replaces it all.
Pretty wild. So there was a fake call at the massage parlor on North Avenue. Active shooter. Now we just had that call. That just came in. That's down on 81st and Vernon. The cops watched him carjack somebody. You heard it. And then he crashed into somebody. And then as he's running, he tried to carjack somebody else. They got him, right? So, it's pretty wild. I don't think a summer program helps that. Where's the crime interventionist, by the way? Hey, crime intervention guys. You know who you are. You're always saying, I'm crime intervention on the TV, right? You went on TV and said that to the whole world. I'm crime intervention. Where you at, bro? Are you in the middle of that carjacking, bro? What are you doing there? Yeah, how are you gonna stop that? Here, think about how ridiculous those crime intervention guys are. First of all, there's a domestic issue that happened yesterday with a kidnapping of a little kid. Most crimes are domestic related. Everybody knows that one, right? Not gang, it's domestic. That's long ago. Secondly, how are you gonna know who does what in a hospital or whatever, because you can't get their hospital records? That's HIPAA. We talked about that the other day. The last one is when somebody goes on a carjacking spree like just heard about. What are you doing about that? So what do you actually do? Are you like mental telepathy? No, when somebody's gonna carjack somebody, is that how they're gonna prevent that? How does a crime interventionist prevent today's carjacking? How does he prevent the crazy person from calling about the massage parlor mass shooting? Right? They don't. That's the point. They don't. That's the point. That's tomorrow's headline on my article. They don't. That's the point. They have no authority. They have no power. There was an article written by Second City Cop, if you want to see. It's a cop blog, right? They said, yeah, what are they going to... You going to give these non-certified, non-vetted people access to the criminal databases that the cops have? That's pretty dangerous there. That's extremely dangerous. You have unvetted, possible criminals getting inside of the systems. They would even have who are the complaining witnesses and addresses and all that. Everybody knows that one, right? Yeah, you ain't doing that. You got that crime interventionist? It's a scam. It's an election scam. That's all. They ain't got no authority to do stuff. Have they stopped any of these mass gatherings? Nope. There you go, man. We're taken over by robots, man. I told you that. The robots take over. It's right there, man. See that there? That's a robot. So think about that, right? They ain't got... It's just a check. They're just handing out checks. It's like those fake signs, the Brandon Johnson sign. What does that have to do with anything? That's not... It doesn't say construction. It doesn't say safety. It doesn't even say what the project is. It's just a Brandon Johnson sign on a street pole. Like, what is that? What is that? That's not legal. The hell are you doing? Just putting up political signs all over the city through contractors that get city jobs? Is that what's going on here? Oh, just like the crime interventionists, right? Oh, and then I forget, they also sell their videos, right? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I don't sell my videos. I get advertising revenue. Those other guys sell their videos. You should check them out. Ask them if they sell their videos. Yeah. Pretty funny, right?
News Radio 1059 WBBM.
Parasitic outbreak growing in Michigan and in other states across the country.
Cases of this parasitic infection are on the rise in over a dozen states, but Michigan is really being hit hard. They've seen over 1,200 infections in just the last couple of weeks. Now, luckily, this is not something that spreads from person to person. Rather, you need to consume contaminated food or drink contaminated water. And what health officials are trying to do right now is identify the source. One of the most common symptoms that we see with this parasite is diarrhea, and some of the others include bloating, nausea, as well as fatigue. Yuri Benajad, ABC News, New York.
There's new hope that robots can help save lives. For the first time, surgeons at UC San Diego have operated through humanoid robots, removing gallbladders from pigs, which is a key step before any human trials. Here's ABC's Sophie Flay.
Surgery is not like the robotic systems already in operating rooms, machines that require a lot of space. Surgery fits anywhere a person can, and that's the point. Researchers say robots like Surgery could one day help ease staffing shortages in hospitals, starting as an assistant, handing tools and cleaning up.
Unlike specialized robotic surgery systems that can only perform one function, humanoid robots are versatile and could be used to perform a wide range of procedures and general tasks. At the editor's desk today, Patrick Rushman and later Ada Jagannathan, our writer.
There we go. And that's just some radio calls. I might have to cut it early today because I do have some stuff I have to work on my car. I don't know what's going on with my washer thing, so I want to get that done. 5:18. We'll go to about. Listen, and we heard these calls.
Hey, Troy, go ahead. Yeah, a second. Can I get a number for citywide mission?
Yeah, it's in for 09476. 09476.
Appreciate it. We're up here if you need us.
Alright.
1132 units in 11 and citywide. Getting a couple tickets for shots fired. Shots fired for Lexington and Lawndale. Lawndale and Lexington also coming over. 3600 block of West Lexington.
That's right
40
here.
shots fired, nothing further. Also 40 gunshots in the area. Didn't see a shooter. Nothing further for it. Could be zone clear.
Lexington and what?
10-7.
That's a little north of here. That's right here.
10-7, go ahead.
2, 1 for Jardine, 1 for Navy Pier.
Yeah, Jardine.
1132 units in 11 and citywide. Getting a couple tickets for shots fired. Shots fired for Lexington and Lawndale. Lawndale and Lexington also coming over. 3600 block of West Lexington. Got 20 shots fired, nothing further. Also 40 gunshots in the area. Didn't see a shooter. Nothing further for it. Could be zone clear.
20 shots fired.
7.
M7, go ahead.
2, 1 for Jardine, 1 for Navy Pier.
1132 units in 11 and citywide. Again, a couple of tickets for shots fired. Shots fired for Lexington and Lawndale. Lawndale and Lexington also coming over.
Lexington and Lawndale.
West Lexington. Got 20 shots fired, nothing further. Also 40 gunshots in the area. Didn't see a shooter, nothing further for it. Could be zone clear.
And 7.
M7, go ahead.
2, 1 for Jardine, 1 for Navy Pier.
Yeah, Jardine is 09521, 09521. And Navy Pier 09522, 09522.
All right, units at Point City, wide robbery just occurred at 7900 South Yates across from the McDonald's. Wyatt said him and his friend was robbed. A gun was implied but not seen. Guess the offender had on a blue hoodie, black pants, a mask, bags, and medication was taken from them. No further forwards on 8.
6410, boy.
So they just got robbed.
Plate the carjacked vehicle?
I know, yes. We try to get a hold of the victim, see if he calls it in. Try to hold on to the victim. You got a call?
Okay. No, we didn't. I just wanted to double check that was indeed the carjacked vehicle. That's all.
That's for you, boy.
738, boy.
For the Addison blue line, please.
Yeah, 10-4. 09543.
George.
738 George.
We have
Where's that robbery at?
I know, yes. We try to get a hold of the victim, see if he calls it in.
All right, units at Point City, wide robbery just occurred at 7900 South Yates across from the McDonald's. Wyatt said.
And 7.
M7.
All right, units at Point City, wide robbery just occurred at 7900 South Yates across from the McDonald's. Wyatt said him and his friend was robbed. A gun was implied but not seen. Guess the offender had on a blue hoodie, black pants, a mask, bags, and medication was taken from them. No further forwards on 8.
6410, boy.
What was that? 79th and Yates?
Plate the carjacked vehicle?
1132 units in 11 and citywide.
And 7.
All right, units at Point City, wide robbery just occurred at 7900 South Yates across from the McDonald's. Wyatt said him and his friend was robbed. A gun was implied but not seen. Guess the offender had on a blue hoodie, black pants.
Across from the McDonald's or at the McDonald's?
All right, units at Point City, wide robbery just occurred at 7900 South Yates across from the McDonald's. Wyatt said him and his friend was
across
robbed.
From the
a gun was implied
McDonald's, Wyatt and his buddy were robbed.
Offender had on a blue hoodie, black pants, a mask, bags, and medication was taken from them. No further forwards on 8.
6410, boy.
It's wild down there, huh?
Hey, was the livery plate the carjacked vehicle?
I know, yes. We try to get a hold of the victim, see if he calls it in. Try to hold on to the victim. You got a call?
Okay. No, we didn't. I just wanted to double check that was indeed the carjacked vehicle. That's all.
So carjackings and robberies in the same area. That's the same area, though.
788, boy.
For the Addison blue line, please.
Yeah, 10-4. 09543.
We'll go over to this Lexington area here, see what's going on with this shooting here, right? And we'll move on south.
We have run at 2155
There you go, man. Jacked up. Look at that shit, right?
Yeah, 10-4. That is 09564. 6595 King? I'm sorry, boy, go ahead.
He's cleaning his pipe. They're doing drugs.
And then can I get an RT for a 5114 on that?
They were doing drugs right there, right?
Yeah,
he's cleaning out his pipe.
328220, 328220, and your event number 09576. 09576. No problem.
33 Henry.
733 Henry.
Can you get event number for disturbance at the Roosevelt Red Line?
Disturbance, Roosevelt Red 10-4, 09584, 09584.
You want to give me the 40 VIN number? There's going to be an email for you.
Oh, yeah, no problem. 2619109584.
Thank you.
Where are we going, to Lexington and Lawndale? I should probably watch out. It's probably hot over there. Probably shouldn't go over
All right,
there.
just for the air, 6th District believes that there was a second offender in this carjacked vehicle. I'm sure he's made good on his escape now, but if anyone sees him, going to be a male wearing a brown hoodie, blue jeans with short hair. Again, brown hoodie, blue jeans, short hair, last seen northbound in the alley from 81st and Vernon. That's all we have at this time.
What?
7383, boy.
7334.
They believe there was a second person involved in the carjacking, but he got away.
Can I get a number for the orange line at Adams and Wabash?
Yeah, that one is 09606.
Oh, what you're seeing is what you're seeing.
737, boy,
You're seeing what you think it is.
Roosevelt bus route eastbound from Cicero, bus number 4085.
Okay, that is 09614.
Where we gotta go? Lexington and Lawndale? Yeah, you're watching what you think you're watching.
387 Boeing Charlie.
787, boy, Charlie.
Event number for a bus disturbance on Francisco and Roosevelt.
Roosevelt, Francisco, on a bus disturbance, 10-4, 09631, 09631.
Let's get out of here. Oh, this is where,
792 North.
Nick told me to come once at night.
Yeah, 10-4, that's 09634.
What's up, boy?
6410, boy.
Man, they got gentrifiers next to drug dealers. Look at that. See the gentrifiers right there?
No, unfortunately, we still have not gotten one.
See the gentrifiers? Pretty wild. Let me show you something.
792 Lincoln.
Man, look at that beautiful home there, huh? That's a beautiful home there. Look at that.
09658.
That's a beautiful home. Greystone.
Yeah, no problem. 3211. Well, we got one call on it. She witnessed 5 people with 2 vehicles get out at approximately 6900 south on the inbound side and go take stuff from the train over there. I'm letting the zone know, too.
Look at that. Look at that.
What's that address? 6900 south.
6900 south on the Skyway inbound side, so like South Chicago.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up, huh?
I know, we take a look.
No, it's messed up there.
792 Mary. Yep, that is 09678. Yep, it is 096.
Where was that? 69th and what? They're robbing from the trains. Did you hear that, right?
383.
They're robbing from the trains. That was that call. Listen up.
7383, boy.
7334.
Oh, sorry, 7334. Go ahead.
Can I get a number for the orange line at Adams and Wabash?
Yeah, that one is 09606.
387 Boeing Charlie.
That's Lexington.
387 Boeing Charlie.
Well, I want to show you guys something else.
Event number for a bus disturbance on Francisco.
What's up, boy?
Stealing from the trains.
50 Lincoln.
792 Lincoln.
Up on check, red line, Chicago.
Yeah, 09658.
There's somebody stealing from the trains.
Yeah, no problem. 3211. Only got one call on it. She witnessed 5 people of 2 vehicles get out at approximately 6900 south on the inbound side and go take stuff from the train
Stealing
over there.
from the trains. 6900 south inbound Skyway.
What's that address? 6900 south.
6900 south on the Skyway inbound side. So like South Chicago and Keith or so.
Alright, I know we take a look.
Alright, over. 780 Mary. Yep, that is 09678. Yep, it is 09678. 09678.
383 Frank.
780 Frank.
We had a red line check 35th.
Yeah, 10-4.
50 Lincoln.
780 Lincoln.
Up on check, red line, Chicago.
Yeah, 09658.
Thanks, spot.
Yeah, no problem. 3211. Only got one call on it. She witnessed 5 people of 2 vehicles get out at approximately 6900 south on the inbound side and go take stuff from the train over there. I'm letting the zone know too.
What's that address? 6900 south.
6900 south on the Skyway inbound side, so like South Chicago and Keith or so.
Alright, I know we take a look.
Alright, over. 780 Mary. Yep, that is 09678. Yep, it is 09678. 09678.
383 Frank.
780 Frank.
We had a red line check 35th.
Yeah, 10-4. That is 09694.
733 John.
783 John.
Jackson in the red line.
Yeah, that is 09700.
8320 Adam.
78320 Adam.
Clark and Lake, please.
Yeah, that is 09714. Unit coming in?
7388 Adam.
7388 Adam.
We're on train number 7215. We're going to head from O'Hare to Jefferson Park.
Alright, that is 09747. Yeah, no problem. PH1. No, never mind. They made it over there.
383 King.
783 King.
Number, Clark and Mike.
Yep, that is 09764. 09764.
Henry.
783 Henry.
We get numbers for both of our red line.
Yep, that's 09770. And 3211. Just be advised, 3rd District's over on the street right now. They don't see anything over there. PH1 was overhead as well and didn't have anything.
I just pulled up. I'm on the inbound side here of the Skyway now, looking at the fence. I don't see anything and no cars.
Alright, over.
We're on the west side, by the way. It's 5:59 p.m.
783 David.
They sell a lot of drugs in this area.
Yeah, number 09800.
As you see, there's no city trucks, there's no counselors, and there's no crime interventionists. We're gonna keep moving. At 6 o'clock, we're going to some other spot to check out a shooting. See that guy, how he's bending like that? That's the fentanyl bend. See how he is? He's not drunk, that's fentanyl. Or the whatever other stuff they're mixing in there. See that? How he's bending like that? That's the fentanyl bend. See him?
388 boy.
788 boy.
For Blue Line Logan Square, please.
Yep, that is 09826.
This is 7928 or 79 eastbound proposed.
Alright, that is 098.
There's a bunch of white people in back of me going to get drugs. There's the drug spot's right here. It's right next to me. You don't want to mess with these guys. I'm not messing with that. There you go.
Yeah, that's 09835.
We're going to call this Fentanyl Friday. Fentanyl Friday over here on the west side.
Unit 2.
M2, go ahead, sir.
Homeland Security number for Navy Pier.
Yeah, Navy Pier is 09842. 09842. Yeah, no problem.
For the units in 20 and under citywide, I got a person shot, walked in the Swedish hospital, shot. Caller states 2 people walked in, gunshot wound, driver of the vehicle and the passenger. Hospitals on lockdown, unknown location of the incident. They were driving a black Toyota RAV4. They gave me a plate of Frank John Eddie 6452, but that's not a good plate. I'll update further. Zone 11.
2 shot, walk in the Swedish hospital, the unknown location. Hospital is on lockdown.
And unfortunately, still no calls from the victim. I have been looking. Also, I put the auto accident RD number and the Streets and Sands number for that carjacked vehicle in your tickets.
10-4, thanks, Ron.
Yeah, no problem.
So 2 or 2 walk-in.
So he pulled a 0325. It was just strong-armed.
See, so they switch it from carjacking to strong-arm robbery. You hear how they switch the coding? Here, listen. Look how they switch the code.
6410, boy.
Listen up.
10, boy.
And unfortunately, still no calls from this victim. I
Just listen carefully.
Also, I put the auto accident RD number and the Streets and Sands number for that carjacked vehicle in your tickets.
10-4, thanks, Ron.
Yeah, no problem. And I'd say he pulled a 0325. It was just strong-armed.
4.
Alright, very good, thank you.
3813.
783 King.
Can I get a number, Clark and Lake?
Yep, that is 0.
You heard that, right?
91.
Unit 2.
For the units in 20 and under citywide, I got a person shot, walked.
Unit 2.
See how they changed the codes, right?
Go ahead, sir.
For the units in 20 and under citywide, I got a person shot, walked in the Swedish hospital, shot. Caller states 2 people walked in, gunshot wound, driver of the vehicle and the passenger. Hospitals on lockdown, unknown location of the incident. They were driving a black Toyota RAV4. They gave me a plate of Frank John Eddie 6452, but that's not a good plate. I'll update further. Zone 11.
6410, boy.
And this is the carjacking call. Think about this.
And unfortunately, still no calls.
The police said it was a carjacking. They watched it, and now they recoded to a strong-arm theft.
RD number and the Streets and Sands number for that carjacked vehicle in your ticket.
10-4, thanks, Ron.
Yeah, no problem. And I'd say he pulled a 0325. It was just strong-armed.
4.
Alright, very good, thank you.
3813.
783 King.
Can I get a number, Clark and Lake?
Yep, that is 09891.
735.
They're coming and checking me. That one guy that walked past me told him that I'm out of here, right? That's surveilling me now, so I need to get out of here, right? So I don't get shot, right?
Sorry, what are you saying?
You'll get shot here. So I'm gonna get going. That's guy I think he works with. Ramona's back on, right? Alright, let's get going. Hope for the best for that guy, right?
I feel like I came in the end of the conversation. Yeah, Clark Division, red line.
Fentanyl Friday. Alright,
09905.
going down this way, right?
383 Charlie.
See, there's regular people that walk over here. It's a nice neighborhood. It just got drug dealing happening around here, right? Watch out.
88 Adam, go. 88 Adam, go.
Oh man, look at that. You think that car is stolen? What do you think? Yeah, that's bad, huh?
Take event 09924, 09924.
09922.
Dope 24, 09924.
This looks like a rough... Oh man! Guess who do we got, guys? You want to see what we got here?
9924.
What do you think we got here? Guess. I'll give you one guess. You don't get a second guess. I'll give you two initials. CC. You want to see what's out here? Where there's drugs? Look at that. Cook County Land Bank. Why don't you check who that is? And check on the... Look at that. They got a real estate signs there. You see this? So look at this. See that? See the Cook County Land Bank there? I just showed you that, right? And then I'll show you something else, right? Where are we at? See that real estate signs there? We're on Arthington, right? 6:06 p.m. We're on Arthington. It's July 10th, 2026. They're dealing drugs right in back of me. They got a whole bunch of fentanyl stuff going on, right? But check this out. You see the Cook County Land Bank there? There's also a smashed up, shot up car right in back of me. Let me show you that. I'll show you that. See that car there? That's all shot up. See that car right there? That car is shot up. See that car? It's shot up there? See it's shot up? So let me show you this, right? Let me get out of here because I'm going to think of what am I doing. Alright, so let me get out of this neighborhood. So you see that Cook County Land Bank, right? It's interesting how they sell drugs here and there's crimes and shot up cars. Now all of a sudden you got real estate signs here. You see that there? You see what the real estate people do? They scam with the Cook County Land Bank to allow drug use and crime in the areas. And then what they do, they take the land and then they develop it. You see that there? Direct connection to what? Cook County government. Cook County government is the one that allows crime and drug dealing. See the Cook County Land Bank right there? It's in one picture. I'll show you guys this, right there. It's right there. It's one picture. See that? Cook County Land Bank and the real estate company. That's who allows drugs and crimes in neighborhoods, so they can do it for money. Follow the paperwork. You'll see who's promoting crime in our neighborhoods. It's the government. Here, you guys want to see? I'll show you this. 6:06 p.m. We're on Arthington. It's July 10th, 2026. Cook County Land Bank promulgates drugs and crime to gentrify neighborhoods. It's right here on Arthington and Francisco. Promulgates. Let me show you this. If you don't believe me, you want me to show you this? And they use the gangs. The gangs get rewarded. Why? Because the gangs know it too, and they buy houses. Gangs aren't stupid. Gangs aren't dumb. They understand economics. They buy houses cheap. They live here. They know which houses to buy, and they become millionaires too. Everybody understands that conceptualization? Here, let me show you this. There you go. Here's the picture that tells the story of today. See this? Watch this. See that there? Look at that. There you go. You don't believe me? You got them right next to each other. You have the Cook County land. How far was the guy on fentanyl? The guy on fentanyl is right to have a block from here. The drug dealers another have a block from here. I'll show you. That's the Cook County Land Bank. Somehow they're selling the land already. How are you selling land, right? It's weird. The guy on fentanyl is right there. The shot up car is right there. The drug dealers are right over there. That's, what is that? Sacramento over there? Is this Sacramento? Where are we at? Let me double check. No, that's California. That's California there. We're on Arthington. They sell drugs right over there. The fentanyl guy is right over there. And all of a sudden, you have all handy dandy. There you go. How about that? Is that a perfect picture right there? Look at that. There you go. The drug dealers are right there. They're right down. They're not even a block from here. How come you're selling land here? Pretty strange, isn't it? Pretty wild to see that. I never thought I would see that direct, right? Got it? Let me take a picture of that with my other camera and then we'll get out of here, right? They're the gentrifiers. They're the ones that allow the crime and drugs. Why, they're connected. It's the Cook County Land Bank. It's Cook County Land Bank. That's Cook County. They're connected. They're all connected people. So they what? They put services and not services in certain neighborhoods, right? And the crime goes up, crime goes down, drugs go up, drugs go down, whatever it is, right? And that's right. And again, gangbangers can make money on real estate. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing illegal about making money. Right, look at that. You think this is a safe neighborhood? They don't even have mailboxes. They ripped out their mailboxes. Those might be an abandoned scatter site housing already there. See that there? See that there? They rip out their mailboxes here. That's how messed up of a neighborhood this is. They ripped the mailboxes. All right, so we're going on to Lexington, right? I gotta watch out where I'm going. Some of these blocks are really bad. They shoot at cars in some of these blocks. I gotta be really careful here, right? So you've seen it. Everybody's seen the fentanyl. Was this Lexington? I think this is Lexington. This is Polk. That's Lexington up there. I took a picture of that church, right? And then they have dilapidated churches, right? So the church goes, the school goes. So I'll show you this church. This is an old community. You want to see how old this area is? You want to see how old this area is? Look, there you go. What does that say? This neighborhood goes back over 114 years. That church is 114 years old. That means there was people living in here before that. 50 years before that, this was probably occupied. See that there? So this is in a really old neighborhood. It's a really nice neighborhood. So they use drugs and gangs and whatever to do what? To take over the land, to steal the land. That's what they do. It's land theft. That's what it's called, land theft.
It's 10013. 85 item.
Okay, we have a event number for the red line at 36.
10018.
There's lights up there, yeah. So somebody got shot up there. Damn it. We should have kept going. Somebody got shot there. You see the lights up in front of us?
Okay.
We're on Lexington where the shooting happened, right?
Yeah.
89 boy.
So somebody did get shot, right?
89 boy.
Blue line, medical district, gun number, please.
Take about 10025.
2385 Eddie.
85 Eddie.
Numbers 169 to red line, please.
Take about number 10029.
133 John.
83.
For Jason, the red line.
Again, most of the people who live here, 90% of the people that live in these neighborhoods, they work, they pay their bills, they raise their families. It's that very small percentage that are the criminals and cause harm, right? We showed you this place, right? Last week. Oh, gentrification. They're stealing land from people here, right? What did I just show you? I just showed you a church that said 1912. That means this is an old neighborhood. That means grandmas, grandpas, great-grandparents, they all own these houses. They're free and clear. Well, if you can get rid of them, you can do what? You can make money, right? These houses were paid for. These are all graystones, and they're beautiful homes. They got all woodwork in them, all of that stuff. Guess what? Guess what a guy from New York would want with a graystone or a brownstone? You know, you can't even buy one of those in New York. Imagine you come to this block, some guy from New York, from Manhattan, that can't make it. Some liberal loser, right? A liberal loser that can't make it. A liberal loser. And they come here and they look at this. Look at that. You got graystones all up and down this block. You can buy any one of those. You put down a couple $100 grand, you can get one of them. They're probably more expensive now, but look at all those graystones. You see all those beautiful houses? You think this is a cheap neighborhood? You think poor people lived here? I don't think so. Poor people didn't live in those houses. Poor people lived in the wood houses in Chicago. Poor people lived in wood houses. Wood housing is for poor people. Everybody knows that. If you live in a poor house in Chicago, that was a poor person's house. It wasn't a rich person's house. Why? The Chicago fire, man. That's why. See, all of that coast, there you go. There was somebody shot, right? That's right in front of us. Lawndale, right? You see all these beautiful homes? It's gentrifying. They're kicking the blacks out of here now, right? Yeah, there you go. Somebody was shot. There you go. St. Louis and Lexington. Yeah, somebody was shot over here, right? All right, we got to put our cameras on, right? All right, let's see this. Yeah, somebody was shot. There we go. They got tape up there. Yeah, somebody got shot. When did it happen? That call in came in at 5:45. 20 shots. It looks like somebody got shot out here, huh? SubX.News on the west side. We're over here on Lexington. We're going towards Lawndale. There was a report of 20 to 40 shots fired. You have a lot of police on hand here. So we're seeing what's going on here. Again, there was it came in at about 5:45 p.m. At least 20 shots to 40. We're checking out what's going on here, right? SubX.News. We're on Lexington here. We're on 3629 West Lexington. Oh, they got tape up, so somebody got shot. There's a whole bunch of abandoned buildings here. Yeah, there's tape there. There's crime tape here. There's crime tape in front of us. The cops are searching this yard over here, right? So it's bona fide. I don't know if it's a bona fide shooting or what it is. I'll try to get on the zone and try to figure this one out, right? When I park over here, right? Where can I park, man? They got right here. There you go, man. They shot up them right there, right? That's when they shot up, right? There you go, right? Oh, they shot up that car right there, man. I just seen you yesterday. Can I park right here? Or not? What do you think? Are they gonna kick me out? Wait till maybe they'll kick me out. Let me get a quick, and then if your Sarge tells me to get out of here, I'll get out of here.
They're probably gonna tell you to get out of here. I'm not gonna let you.
Alright.
I'm gonna let you know.
Alright, so what?
I mean, you can just.
I'll go out in front of that blue car there, right? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're picking them up at Orange Line.
There you go, man. Right there, that car shot up right there, man. What's up, man? SubX.News. What's up? You safe, brother? Shot this place up. It's all shot up here, man. We're on the crime scene there. See that there? So they got everything shot up here. There was a radio report of 20 shots fired. Right. And that's what's going on here, right? They shot the whole neighborhood up, and now the cops are out here. You seen the car crash, right? You guys all alright? SubX.News, I do crime chasing. Let's see what we can do here, right? I'm changing my shoes. I got flip-flops on. I don't like walking around with flip-flops. So. 2 men crashed after car fleeing shots, right? I just seen that lady, right? She was over at the other scene, right? I just seen you yesterday. You safe? That's the lady from yesterday, right? So we're on a shooting scene. According to Citizen app, 2 men crashed car after firing shots. So they were rolling while they were shooting.
383 Charlie. 83 Charlie. Need another event number for a platform attack off 79th Street. Take event number 101, 55-101. 7385 Adam. 85 Adam. For active rest. Take event number 101.
So is this a rolling shootout or a shooting here, right? I'm trying to put on my shoes here, right? Alright, let's close up the windows. And this was a quick call over the radio. Do you want me to get to the zone? Where are we on? We're on 3651 Lexington, right? What's up, fellas? I'm try to get to the calls. Listen to this happened about an hour ago. So it'll be around.
I'm sorry, what unit's coming in? Alright, for the units in 10, it's your turn, stand by. Simulcast currently busy for the units in 10. Get a ticket for shots fired. 1553 South Ridgeway. 1553 South Ridgeway. 1131?
Yeah, you can hold 1134. We're going to be in a small box between Hamlin and Clancy and Perfect.
1013.
Yes, I got a shot fired. I was trying to see. Nope, everybody's saying they didn't hear no shots. It's just big disregard over there.
That's 4. 1012, you can take a disregard.
No. I'm trying to be a good boy.
Try it. already over there.
The 6-2 Adam, take care of the problem here.
1162 out of Sacramento. Car Hamlet in the Arlington. Anybody clear?
So we're over on Lexington, right? So it came over as shots fired.
1011.
Right? So it looks like they crashed over here, right?
2317 West 13th
See there?
Street. Handle accordingly. Only got the one call on it.
There you go. It came in. I heard it. That happened about a half hour ago. 5:45. I don't know what time it is now. So there you go, right? It was a shooting. They were shooting at each other. Somebody was shooting out of a car.
Negative, sir.
Hey, how long is that since the first call came out?
So there you go. SubX.News on the spot reporting.
Okay, we'll wait 5 more minutes.
So there you go, right? So that's a fancy car there. That one shot up.
And then 1132 is going to do the reports for the live rounds and the casings, and they'll pick those up. If no one shows up shot, bypass.
There, so this is the call. Listen up.
Came over at 1725 hours.
Alright, we'll wait 5 more minutes.
See the bullet hole right there? It's in this van.
And then 1132.
You see the bullet hole, right? You see the bullet hole in that van, right?
And the casings, and they'll pick those up. If no one shows up shot, bypass.
See that there?
Of course, sir. Thank you.
It's a bullet hole right there. See that there?
Go with it.
Bullet holes to the driver's side, the rear bumper, and driver's side front door. Frank Queen 54061 Illinois tag.
So it looks like he was shooting at somebody, or somebody was shooting at somebody there.
Try it again.
1162 Adam, we're going to have one guy speaking at it. Over, plate the ticket.
1162 Adam, one in
So
custody,
this guy got
1752
crashed
for
too.
your time.
There,
Go
see
with your
that
plate.
there? So it looks like he came this way, was shooting at some, crashed into that car, right?
1134.
Right?
Yeah, she'll be getting gas real quick, and then we'll be back on that decal, okay?
So there you go, right? You see there's a bullet hole right there, right?
1024, a couple parkers for your travel.
It's a bullet hole right there. See that there?
1012, a generic ticket for you, 4132 West 21st Street. 1022.
See that there? There's a bullet there. There's a bullet hole in the van.
10-4.
See that there?
And 1012, I'm sorry, did you copy?
There, right?
10-4.
Thank you.
1132.
See another bullet hole there? See the bullet hole right there?
Can you please give me 1320?
John King, 328-256, 328-256, on 09-481-09481.
32, and also the same event number. Can you give me a 99 boy?
Yeah, that one's going to be John King, 328-258, 328-258, same event 09481.
Carjacking chase.
Thank you.
On 81st Street. They got the guy though.
Oh, okay.
They got, but he crashed the guy. You know, the innocent person got hurt on that one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but they got the guy. The one guy might be running the alley though. So there you go, right? Oh, there's another bullet hole right there, man. All these cars got shot up. These are all shot up, man. There's another bullet hole right there, man. That car's got shot up there. See that there? See that there? So that car got shot. That car got shot. See, so somebody's nice car got shot. I just said that's a nice car there, ain't it? It's a brand new one. It's got a new paint job and everything. That ain't yours, is it? I just said that's a brand new car. It's a beautiful car. I like the color. I'm sorry you went through that. That's yours? Well, at least they didn't crash it like that. You seen the blue one over there, they crashed it. I'm sorry you went through that. You can't have nice stuff, you know?
No.
Nah, you be safe, okay? SubX.News. I'm sorry about that. There you go. See that? So that's it. They just said that's a brand new car there. Just got shot up. See that there? There's a bullet hole in it. Right? And there's a bullet hole into that back of one there. See that there? There's a bullet hole right there. See that there? Right.
Taking one man in for 1162.
Those are bullets. That just happened. What, half hour, 30, 40 minutes ago? You guys heard it with me live, right?
Heavy going in with one for 6 Adam.
So that's a bullet hole there. So they must have been driving this way, shooting at somebody here. They're having some kind of a basketball game over there. So they must have been going towards the crowd, it looks like. I don't know if they were shooting at these guys there, hanging out, right? It is what it is.
1114.
So, shot there. So this one car was driving this way, right?
Originally dispatched to.
I don't know who was shooting who, man.
Yeah, give me 1 second. 1130, no, it doesn't look like. The only two people that just walked in shot was that Swedish.
And
I'm
you
just
got
looking
this
at what
car
the car
shot
that
out.
they
See
came
that
back with
there?
was a registered Audible woman.
got that
We didn't have
shot
a black
out.
Toyota involved in any of this.
Bullet hole right there, right? You ain't going nowhere. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Pretty far drive, though.
Temp plates,
Yeah, I know.
temp
That's
plates
fine.
with
I was
weed
just
coming
saying that's
out.
the only
of
one.
it in front of
Otherwise,
the
no,
cops.
we have nobody else shot
Whatever, man.
in the city right now.
Beeping their horn.
How long ago did they walk into Swedish?
There you go. That's smashed too. See?
Literally seconds ago.
There you go, right? And there's
So
a
it's
bullet
probably
hole in the
not
back of that, right?
related, but
There you go, right?
odd that it's registered right at
So
11
it looks like this
in the
car hit
1200 block
that.
of South
Looks like
Yates.
that car
1114.
might have hit that one. So here's the thing. Think about what we're seeing.
Is that from
You're seeing bullets on that
108
side,
North Carolina or
and
something
you're
else?
seeing bullets on this side. So there was two different shootings happening here. The guys, you get, everybody knows what we're watching here, right? You see bullets from two angles here.
Just lost bomb.
That van has a bullet hole in the back of it. And then, let me turn this down here, so you guys can listen to my thinking here. Okay. So look at this. See that new car there? It's got a bullet hole coming which way? Coming from the east. The van has a bullet hole in the back of it, right? This car has a bullet hole in the side of it and in the back. And it was coming from the corner over here. So think about it. You had somebody shooting this way, looks like, right? Yeah, there's two shooters, right? There's shooting this way and shooting that way, because that one has a bullet hole in the back. Got that? That's what we see here, man. I don't know. I ain't no Sherlock Holmes, but you kind of get it, right? Take a look at that. So that has a bullet hole in the back. That guy didn't do no U-turn around here. Or did he? I don't think he did. And that has a bullet hole in the back of it. So this has a bullet hole in the back, and that has a bullet hole in the back. So both these cars facing each other have bullet holes in the back. You tell me, Dr. Watson, what do you see here? And there's a shootout. That's what it seems. All right, let me get out of here, man. Let me get out of here. This car got smashed up too, right? All right, let me go. So there you go. And there was a basketball game. It's a community group basketball game, right? Right there, that's what they were doing, right? So everybody got that? What I showed you, right? Two cars with bullet holes in the back going in the opposite direction. Hardy boy. Am I that dumb, Michelle? And on a Citizen, it says 2 men crashed car after firing shots. I think there was a gunfight here, right? There's definitely a gunfight, because they were doing something here, right? They were doing something on the corner there. You see that there? Michelle's like, wow. I love you, Michelle. Everybody's seen that, right? Let me, I gotta make another video here, right? Let me make another video, right?
Please over.
613.
Just Honda Accord plate to Frank Lincoln 69516. Is that a hold for play or just straight deal?
It was just a straight stealing. Please let me double check. It was just a straight steal at Melrose Park.
I'm gonna make a video, a straight video too, because I just did live stuff. Shootout on Lexington over here. And Lawndale. Shootout at Lexington and Lawndale. Shootout.
Shooting looks like the Honda Accord or exited the gas station.
It's not much that just happened. They gotta go.
17:22 hours. They might have gotten footage of the occupants in the vehicle.
I exited the gas station. You said it's 17:22 hours.
And let me go take a video with my other camera here, right? Let me turn off my car one more time. You guys watch my bag. If something happens to me, you call the... Well, the police are here, so... Let me just take a quick video of this, right? With my other camera, the times and everything. 6:35. Happened about an hour ago almost, right? SubX.News on the spot reporting. It's about 6:50 p.m. We're over at about 3650 West Lexington. It looks like there was a shootout here between a bunch of cars and some people. See, there's a bullet hole in that vehicle there. So someone was shooting east. A car crashed into this. See that here? This car has a bullet hole in the rear bumper. You see that there? He's got some rounds in his bag there. There's a bullet hole in this car there. See that there? Bullet hole there. Right. He's got live rounds in his thing there. Right. This car crashed into this car. You see that? And it's... See that there? This car has bullet holes in the back. So somebody was driving a different way shooting. See that there? And this car is a brand new car. It's got a bullet hole from here. Same thing. So this bullet hole is from this way. So these cars were shot this way. Somehow that white car was coming the opposite direction, the wrong direction of traffic, and got shot in the back. So it looks like this was a shootout out here on West Lexington. There we go, right? And he's got rounds in his bag there. See that there? So there you go. Bullet holes in both directions here. All right, see that there? There you go. All right, SubX.News on the spot reporting. I'm gonna get out of here. There you go. See that? That guy was shot right there. See that there? So two ways of shooting here. There you go. Be safe. Be careful. You guys be safe, all right? SubX.News on the spot reporting. You got the bullet holes, right? No, I never put it on people. Never do SubX.News. I don't ever do that. You guys be safe. Have a good weekend, all right? It's blowing up everywhere. Just be safe. Maybe you need to put cars or block the neighborhood like we used to do in the old day, block parties. You remember that? Just block off the streets. Well, whatever. SubX.News. You guys be safe, all right? See that there? He's got some rounds in his bag there. There's a bullet hole in this car there. See that there? It's rough out here, man. He's got live rounds in his thing there. This car crashed into this car. See that? Shootout and crash on Lexington and Lawndale. Shootout and crash on Lexington and Lawndale. You seen the cop? He had a bunch of bullets, right? That's what happens, man. Happens real quick. You see, the cops are gone. There ain't nothing gonna happen. That's it. It's over with. I've been on crime scenes where they pick up the bullet casings and leave, and that's it. There ain't no investigations. There you go. There ain't nobody. There's no crime interrupters. There's no nobody out there. There ain't nobody out there, man. This is no man's land. You want to be safe out here. Alright, let's get out of here, alright? Let me put down my camera so these guys don't think I'm filming them, alright? Like that. You guys don't mind till I get out of here, okay? I don't want to disrespect these guys. You're in their neighborhood, so... Okay, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. You guys be safe. SubX.News, alright? Be safe. It was a shootout out there. They were shooting at each other here. That wasn't a one-way shooting there. What do you think, Michelle? Was that a one-way shooting? I don't think so. That was a two-way shootout there. How did two cars have bullet holes in the rear ends facing the different direction? Well, because you had a shootout. That's how. Yeah, you don't need to be a goddamn Sherlock Holmes to figure that one out. You know, well, that's their block, right? They don't want to be on TV, right? All right, what are we doing? I need a soda pop or something now, man. I got too much sugar in me. I'm gonna get lactose or something, man. Where do we gotta go, man? That's the shooting call. We heard it, right? Everybody heard it. We were on the radio together, right? That's it. And then it was the carjacking at the same time. Again, no one there, no crime. There ain't no crime interrupters going into that area there, man. You're lucky. I'm lucky I can get in and out of there without getting scathed. You gotta get it. You ain't. There ain't nobody going in there saying I'm a crime, man. There you go. There's another dance man. He's dance. That's the dance routine, man. There you go, man. We got this the dancing dance. What a Gene the dancing machine, man. Look at that. That dude's jacked up. We're gonna rest here a little bit. There you go, man. There's another fentanyl man, right? There you go, man. There you go. There you go, man. And you seen Cook County Land Bank, didn't you? There you go. Go from a shoot. So you go from fentanyl, shooting scene, fentanyl. Oh, what's the pattern here? What does everybody think the pattern is here? Let's see. Drugs are harmless? That's our buddy. That's Mud. That's the one-armed guy, isn't it? That's Mud right there. He's got one arm. See him? That's Mud. There you go. What do you think, Michelle? Fentanyl equal crime? Can I write that? Or are they going to say, oh, drugs are harmless. Kia boys stealing are harmless. That ain't harmless. Again, on the front end of the block, on Sacramento is what? Drug dealing. On the other end of the block over here, we're on Independence, drug dealing. And what's in the middle of the block? A shootout. Yeah, that's Mud there, man. That's our guy Mud. Imagine walking around and you got this stuff in front of you, huh? We just got out of the shooting scene over on Lexington and Lawndale. And on the front end of the neighborhood, on Sacramento, I believe it was, or California, we had a fentanyl folder, and then we got this guy here, and we know him. This is Mud. He's got one arm. He's a white dude. We know this guy. So that's what you got in these neighborhoods. So these people who say drug dealing and drugs are harmless, they're lying to you, because in the middle of this block, between the two fentanyl vendors, we had what? A shootout. And a car crash. And the guys were playing basketball in the middle of their block. They're whatever, right? That's their block. But there was a shootout there. It looks like somebody came into their block, they were shooting at them, and they shot back at them, and there was a shootout and a crash. So there we go. Now we're on Independence, right? We're on Flournoy here. There's been a lot of crimes and killings out here. And then you got our buddy Mud there, right? All messed up, so. And you're gonna see right now, I'm gonna leave the video, keep playing. There's a man and his son walking right here, and this is what he's gonna see. His son is gonna watch this guy. You wanna see how sad it looks? Watch, there's a guy walking here, you're gonna see this. I'll zoom it out a little bit. You're gonna see a guy walking with his child next to a zombie. You can see it on the kid's face. The kid looks all messed up. Watch, it's coming in the zoom now. Watch this. That kid is looking at him. See the kid? See the kid right there? Imagine looking at that. And you ask your dad, what's going on, Daddy? You just seen that, right, Brian? How would you like it if you walked there with your child and seen this? Why would you explain this to your child? And then you just had a shooting down. The shooting just happened right in back of us here. It's only 2 blocks away. The shooting. The 40 gunshots right in back of us with 4 cars shot up and crashed. That's right in back of us. What would you say, Brian? Brian, what would you say? You can't say nothing. And the people who keep saying that drugs is okay and drug don't harm nobody is wrong. He should be somewhere and get some help. That's Mud. We know him. And no one's helping him. No one's helping him. That's Mud right there, man. Yeah, there you go. No one's helping this guy. We helped him a couple of times already. On that Fentanyl Friday. This is the guy we know. His name is Mud. Yeah, what would you explain it to your family, right? That's fentanyl there, man. So you've seen it on the one block. That was a Hispanic guy. This is a white guy. And in the middle, you've seen the shooting, right? So it's connected, for sure. Alright, let's get out of here. And that says some radio calls, huh? Let me turn off my car and reset it. You should lay down, man. That's Mud, man. Let's get out of here. You should go lay down, Mud. Mud! Go lay down, man. You're right by traffic. Go into the block, man. Keep walking, keep walking. Walk more. Walk more. Go on the grass over there. So you're safe. Keep walking, Mud. He's safer now. See that there? No, he's not at next to the traffic. Right? You don't want to. I should go, but see, he's not in the traffic anymore. See that there? It's a little safer for him now. See that? There you go. See that? Well, it's fentanyl. It's not drinking. See, you're used to drinking. Everybody thinks it's like drinking. It's not. This is a different kind of a drug. The drinking, you lose your motor skills, right? And you lose your balance because the alcohol messes with your brain. This is a different drug. This is messes with your... Oh, man, he's going into the traffic, man. Hey, Mud, don't go into the traffic. Go over there. Go that way. Go that way because you're going into traffic. So you're gonna get hit, all right? Don't go into traffic, brother. Alrighty, whatever, man. Everybody's an adult out here, man. I did my best. I'm getting out of here. Fuck that shit. It ain't my responsibility. That's it. I got him out of there and he goes back, right? That's it. It's not my responsibility. Let's keep moving, right? There you go. That's how life is. You can't deal with that stuff. Otherwise, we'd be dead. The government creates these issues. The government let that fentanyl in, right? Because of the COVID and all the other bad economy stuff. They need stuff to sedate the population, especially the what? The military age population, right? Because if they get crazy, then what happens? They're gonna tear up the city, right? Let's hear some radio calls. So where we're at, man? We've seen a lot of things, man, and in less than an hour, what have you seen? There you go, SubX.News. There you go. But you see the bookends, right? Everybody's seen the bookends, Sacramento and Independence, and in the middle of Shootout. That's what we're watching today. That these are not isolated incidents. They're all interconnected. All right, I'm gonna go get me a soda pop from one of these guys over here, right? And it's a bad situation. There's a white hooker right there. There's a white hooker walking around right next to me, man.
Box 2707 Central Park, please. 1132. 1161 Yeah, whenever you guys can do it, okay, but there's just the park on box 27.
How long ago did they walk in the Swedish?
1024, a couple park and Swedish travel.
So the Swedish guys might be these guys. Got it?
The generic ticket for you, 4132.
Do you know that, right? So there's two guys shot here. They might be the ones that walked into Swedish. Got it? It's all connected.
And 1012, I'm sorry, did you copy?
SubX.News Live. No other agency in Chicago does the type of reporting we do. There never will be, there never has been. We are the only ones that are doing this type of reporting live, and you get to see what we see as it's unfolding. That's what we do. We're not crime interventionists. We don't get money from the government. We don't wear yellow vests. We are a reporting agency. We're a straight news reporters. That's all we do. We don't do nothing else. Once in a while, we'll help out, but we try not to, like with that mud and shoot. But then we cut out. What happened? What happened?
1130.
One last time, nobody shot, correct?
No. Hold on a second.
1112 out.
12 go ahead.
I'm taking Romeo in for 1162. It's going to be 028 in the last three.
I'd have you going in with one for 6 out of 1758 on the time. 1114.
Yeah, can you read off the previous event number that we are originally dispatched to?
Yeah, give me 1 second. 1130, no, it doesn't look like. The only two people that just walked in that shot was that Swedish. I'm just looking at with the car that they came back with. It was the registered out of 11. We didn't have a black Toyota involved in any of this, did we?
No idea. It's a pretty hard drive.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just saying. That's the only one. Otherwise, no, we have nobody else shot in the city right now.
How long ago did they walk into Swedish?
Literally seconds ago. So it's probably not going to be related, but just odd that it's registered right at 11 in the 1200 block of South Foster. 1114.
14.
Is that from 108 North Carlos or something else?
No, that's from the original domestic that you dispatched to us.
You need the full or just the last name?
Just the last mile.
08647
11:30. We're gonna pick up an case that sounds like that happened. The shooting at this point.
Okay, not a problem. 1800 on the time for that.
1107,
1107, Henry.
seriously, 4002 West Will Cross, please show me at 420 South Pulaski, special attention, community engagement.
That's 09929, 1013.
Okay.
That just occurred, 4032, 26th Street at the subway. You got a female Hispanic wearing gray shirt, blue pants, stealing bottled drinks out of the store, and opening car doors.
1163.
613.
Just Honda Accord plate to Frank Lincoln 69516. Is that a Holford plate or just straight deal?
It was just a straight deal. Please let me double check. It was just a straight deal at Melrose Park.
Okay.
Archie Sam.
Archie Sam, go ahead.
Prior to the shooting, it looks like the Honda Accord exited the gas station at 17:22 hours. They might run footage of the occupants in the vehicle.
I exited the gas station, you said at 17:22 hours?
It looks like it.
Okay, that's it.
What's the address on that one? Archie Sam.
Gas station at Harrison Independence, the BP gas station.
It's going to BP at Harrison Independence, guys.
1131.
1131.
Can we get an ambulance for PO call? We're at, I believe, 3653 West Polk in the backyard.
Alright, you need it for a PO? What am I getting?
3650 West Polk.
Alright, just look at them rolling.
1111. We had quite a bit of people from crime scene moving towards the alley. What's going on over there?
1131 just ordered ambulance at 3650 Polk.
Are they good over there, Spot?
Yeah, 1131, everything's good over there, right?
Everybody's in Spot.
That's the crime scene we just left. That's the crime scene we just left.
1032, you have one in custody. It's going to be 1813 on the thing.
That's Springfield.
1131.
See, that lady's watching her block, right? See the lady on top of her building there? Imagine what she thinks when she sees all of this. Maybe she's a drug dealer, you don't know. There's all kinds out here, but I doubt it. She looked like she was concerned about her neighborhood. Pretty sad that people are terrorized like this. Imagine the terror that our city inflicts on regular people when they allow this crime to fester, the fentanyl and all that. You seen the little kid's face? Imagine the terror. There's a white dude, white drug addict right in front of us. See that guy there? This is all facilitated by the government. There you go.
Someone is sitting inside of her green Kia with an expired plate. Think someone may be inside her home as well. She's not on scene. 1031. Yeah, whenever you guys clear for paper, there's just the park around the box. 2707 Central Park, please. 1132. 1161 Frank.
615.
Hey, I'm getting info for the police.
It's wild out here, see that? That's a white chick there. That's another dude there.
You got two male blacks, black Nike check, who was shooting at Lexington and Lawndale. The caller states, male black is hiding behind his house by the garage. The second male black is sitting by Lawndale and Polk. By the park, gun is sitting right next. 11?
615.
Hey, I'm getting info for the police at 1817 South Lawndale. From Lexington and Lawndale, you got two male blacks, black Nike check, who was shooting on Lexington and Lawndale. The caller states, male black is hiding behind his house by the garage. The second male black is sitting by Lawndale and Polk. By the park, gun is sitting right next to him. Seen it when he went through the grass? I don't have a callback on it though.
Can you just repeat that part about Lexington and Polk, I think it was, or Lawndale and Polk?
So the info for police is coming over at 1817 South Lawndale. And he says it was doing the shooting at Lexington and Lawndale. And then the second one is hiding behind the caller's garage. And I'm sorry, the second mailback is sitting by Lawndale and Polk by the park, and the gun sitting right next to him.
Alright, so we're at the BP watching some footage. We can try and head that way in a sec.
Okay, I'll send a 10th District car to go check 1817 Lawndale. 1063 David.
63 David.
Yeah, can you guys go check 1817 South Lawndale? It's possibly related to the shooting in 11 that we just had. Got two mailbacks. One black Nike tech who was shooting at Lexington and Lawndale. He's hiding behind the house by the garage at 1817 Lawndale. Can you go see if you can see anybody over there? 1162 1032.
Stand 5 to show up on Lawndale as well.
1052, you're going to have that way as well. Okay, 10-4, thank you. 1162, boy.
Told you it was a shootout, didn't I?
1184.
That's the follow-up.
Street South 3637 West Division. We're good. I got an ID for you. Can you run it for me?
Yeah, 3611 West Division. Go ahead with that.
6525-4084-133. Boy, should come back to Mr. Maurice Branson.
Give us a minute.
Let me clean my windshield off. My windshield washer stuff don't work, so I have to do it by hand. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to take the taser at the gas station. I have two possibles from the shooting. They get into the shooting car just prior to the shooting. Can I just give you the descriptions real quick?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead with that.
One's a male black, wearing an all black gym shoes. He's got like a Nike type outfit. He's probably about 2 feet tall. Other guy's an M1, blue hoodie, blue stonewash jeans, white gym shoes with a black backpack on.
Hair description, how's the hair?
Any hair description on that one?
Negative. The guy in all black has a hood up, and I can't see the hair for the guy in the blue hoodie.
11 David 20, you copy?
99, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just one thing, for that guy in all black, there's like a white stripe across the middle of his back. It goes from shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, 10-4.
Told you there was a shootout. You can tell by the shooting patterns.
Alright, thank you.
There's a lot of white people out here today.
1123.
There's white people across the street.
With the injured field soldier.
Okay, and we're keeping this all on the same event, correct?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, we're going to maybe 1130, go ahead.
Correct. Same event number. They're just going to pull an RD for an accidental injury. She tripped while she was... The officer tripped while they were canvassing for...
Alright, 1123, I do go into Schroeder. It's 1825 on the time.
Man, there's a whole bunch of zombies
Can I
there.
you in the train to come in?
You want to see this?
Don't worry, 84. You guys see on the map?
There's a whole group of zombies, man. This shit's scary as shit.
1184, your deal is valid for Maurice Branson out of Chicago. No stop for convictions in the last 12:38:41 West Division. That's after for you.
10-4, thank you, Squad. Apologize. Well, our PDT is down, ma'am.
No worries at all, that's why we're here. 1135. 1135.
35.
735 South California, requesting officers to find the location to assist him and his son while his son gets his items from the location. 1013.
Angel 10.1 female, type of 10, 108 on a mile.
1826 on the time.
1123.
1123.
$50.89 under the same event for also that.
You said 5089, I'm sorry, you're coming in a little muffled.
10-4.
John King, 328-297. 328-297.
See that white dude? Those white dudes are the ones that are part of it. They pretend to be homeless. I tracked the guy down in Lower Wacker. Those white dudes sometimes put on dirty clothes, and they pretend to be on drugs, but they're actually the drug dealers. They're the suppliers above the drug dealers. We found one guy in Lower Wacker Drive before like that. Because they do the mixing. They create the drug. See that guy walking around? All of a sudden he straightened out, didn't he? See how he straightened out? Now he's going to go talk to somebody and somebody's going to come towards me. You'll see. That's how they always are. You see how he's walking? He's walking pretty clear, ain't he? Now he's looking at us. You see that there? See that there? You see how he's ratting us out? You seen that, right? He's ratting us. You see that there? See the rat? See the white rat, right? See him, right? That's the dude. I told you that, didn't I? Right there, that guy. He's in charge of that shit. I told you these white dudes are right there. See? See, now he's leaving. See that there? I told you, right?
Yeah,
see that?
We're on the phone over here. There's nobody mentioned the description from that call, so we're good on that part.
See? That's how this works. We've been watching this shit for a while. See how the white dude left now?
That's what they're jumping on a squad car on 13th and Lawndale. Oh.
Just heard it jumping on a squad car at 13th and Lawndale.
Disregard 1063 David, you guys good?
Yes, right. I'm watching all the cameras. There were about 3 male blacks that were
Jumping on a squad car at 13th and Lawndale.
They were filming themselves.
They were filming themselves.
Okay, 10-4. Who do I have over there?
That's right. The white squad car. I don't know if the coppers are on there. Who was it?
See, now the lady's coming. See that? See how that works? See this? See how she comes? That's how it works, right? She's here, right?
Do we have someone in 10 with people jumping on their squad car?
See, she's spying on me right there, right?
Male black hoodie.
Right there.
Short hair.
Right there. See that there? And that one right there. See that one?
A male black.
See that one right there?
T-shirt. And then another
Yeah,
male
right.
black zipped up
Right
hoodie,
there, see
black
that?
shoes, white T-shirt, and face
that?
mask. Where? Oh,
See that? I told you those white people are part of it. See that there? Now look. See that? Now there'll be another guy that comes out. They're gonna attack somebody. She's gonna pick up a bottle to throw at me. See that there? Now they're gonna send somebody over here, right? That's how life goes. That white guy right there. It's the white dude I told you in the cap, didn't I? It's that guy right there.
Okay, 10-4, thank you.
See that? Now he's moving around pretty fast, ain't he? Did you see how he was dancing around? So now he's talking to the drug dealers. See that there? That's how they are, right? You gotta watch yourself out here. Don't get fooled when you're doing stuff out here. Now he's on his phone. The guy's on his phone.
32 Lawndale.
Right?
Charcoal gray hoodie, white shoes, and a black hat. Standing right by the fence.
Gray hoodie, white shoes, standing by the fence.
And it's a kid that's closing the gate right now.
Alright, do I have somebody over there?
1052, we got enough units for the wall.
Okay, 10-4, thank you.
Where at?
They're at the 1300 block of Lawndale.
1332.
1332 Lawndale.
Charcoal gray hoodie, white shoes, and a black hat. Standing right by the fence.
Gray hoodie, white shoes, standing by the fence.
And 6-3, David. Choice the thing, oh, him, get him. That didn't tell.
1063 David, you have one in custody, and this is going to be a completely separate event, correct? 1063 David.
1052.
1052, go ahead.
We're going to be taking one in for the arrest here on London.
Okay, this is going to be a completely different event than what I sent you guys over there for originally, correct?
Correct. This is the kid jumping on top of the car.
That's what we were trying to get clarification on. Okay, 10-4, I have you going in with one. It's 1837.
So, We got drugs. So think about what you've seen in one block area. Drug use, drug dealing, a shootout, and jumping on cops' cars. That all happened in the same area. That 13 in Lawndale, that's that. That's the same area. That, in back of us, that's the same area.
The second offender had a gray zip-up hoodie, white shirt with black pants, and shoes are black and white. The soles are white and the top are black. They're on the scene right now.
Absolutely.
Alright, you got another in custody, 1839.
1052, we're taking 1 to 5515.
I have you going in already, 1839.
That's the hooker truck there.
1839.
Huh? It's an all isolated incidents. None of them are related. The drugs, the dealing, the drug addicts, the shootouts are not related to them jumping on the car. None of that's related, right? It is related. It's related to one person, the mayor, who lets it happen. That's who it's related to. It's related to one person, the mayor. That's it. All right, let's go back to Citywide 1. Did you get that all? That was all from that one little clustered area where we were just at. Drugs, drug dealing, shootouts, and jumping on police cars.
I want to make sure we got what we need to get out of here if we do.
Alright, 1063 David. Is there anybody else over there?
Right? They got to watch for themselves. They're going to get attacked there, right? That's still from that area over there. This is a half-hour delayed.
Alright, whoever was watching the positive 10, is there anybody else over there they need a grab? Per 1060 is asking.
There was only 2 on the car. One in the dark and one in the gray hoodie. If you got both those 2, then that's it.
Yeah, they got both of those. Okay, 1060. No, you guys got both of them.
No, let us clear out. All we need is clear out. Down here.
Alright, 1300 block of Lawndale. Clear the block, guys.
Remember when they all cleared out? Remember when they cleared out? That's when that was happening. They were jumping on the car on that Lawndale. We didn't see that. And then don't you remember? I said, oh, they're all clearing out. I thought they weren't going somewhere else. That's when it happened. This is a half-hour delay radio you're listening to.
You're going into chat with one mail for that. 1841 on the time.
So that's how you got to realize this isn't Citywide 1. It's not live. This is a half-hour delay. So when I said you see them moving, they must be going somewhere else. That's when they said clear out, right? So instead of engaging whatever is happening there, the leader, the person there's a person overwatching these calls, and the pod camera says you need to clear out. So instead of engaging there and stopping the crime and saying, okay, we're going to level this out, what does Brandon Johnson's administrator say? You need to leave the situation. It's too dangerous. That's what you just heard today on the radio.
Supposedly it was an 11th district park.
That's what you just heard.
Okay, it's going to be 1112 Adams squad car.
See, there you go. They jumped on this guy's squad car. And they told him to leave then.
Taking 1 meal. Actual time for 1053. 03 for the last 3.
Sorry, have you going into chat with one mail for that. 1841 on the tank.
Which B car was it that they were jumping on? Do we know? It was the district car.
Okay, supposedly it was an 11th district car.
He's transporting your northwest right now. That's all that moves on a squad car.
Okay, it's going to be 1112 Adams squad car.
Car B.
1112 Adams.
We got one running northbound on your 14th.
14th and Lawndale, you have one running northbound. Who is this?
6-3 David.
6-3 David, is this related or different?
What?
Alright, 6-3 David, where are you at now?
We got that was Park.
Okay, you guys are cutting each other out.
Lawndale, we're good.
Alright, that's fine.
1031.
1031.
Can you put us on the traffic stop at 1520 South Drake in the alley, please?
1520 South Drake in the alley. You guys good?
1042.
1052.
We landed 555.
You landed. It's 1844.
You heard it. So, drug dealing, shootout. While the shootout happens and investigation happens, start jumping on the cars. Commanders say you need to leave the area. Is that the police force that you want? Is that the police force you want? I didn't see not one crime interventionist there. There was zero on scene. None. None. Zero. And if they were jumping on cars. That's what you just heard today. Live. SubX.News. On the spot report. No one does this reporting. You heard it here. Shootout, then they jump on the cars. And guess what they said? Oh, they found the guy. They were looking for the guy. He had the gun there. I told you guys it was a shootout there. The car came through. They were shooting at each other, right? There you go. Doesn't take damn Sherlock Holmes to figure this shit out. And guess what happened? Nothing. The cops were told to leave. That's what happened. All right, let's listen to some Citywide 1. Plus, there was a carjacking on the south side, right? SubX.News, we're on the west side today. Doing all kinds of crazy. I gotta be careful. I gotta watch what I do out here, man. It's dangerous, man.
7385 Frank.
85 Frank.
Third red line, please.
One more time. No one does this reporting that we do. There is not one person, not one company, no one that does what we do. No one. And you can't do what we do because we do it a certain way. Period. And why we do this? Because we want a better city. I don't care if these guys go to jail. That's not my job. I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter. What I'm reporting is there's a problem here and the government hasn't taken care of. Is arresting everybody the solution? Absolutely not. You have to arrest some people? Absolutely yes. But arresting your way out of it is not the solution. That's all I got to tell you. You got to figure out the problem, right? First problem is the drugs. You got to figure out that drug stuff. That's what you got to figure out. Drugs is the problem in our city right now. We got a bad drug problem. And we got the government giving out fentanyl, Narcan stuff. That makes it even worse. That means people don't get off the drugs, they keep doing it.
85 Henry.
85 Henry, go.
Looking for 47 on a run.
Take event number 10316, 10316. Hold 14.
7383 John.
83 John.
Launch at 134 South Wabash.
Alright, 10341, 10341.
7303.
7303.
You able to sign it up?
Nah, listen, let me see if they just still got a pending. Hold on. That was still pending.
83 John.
83 John.
The band number for my watch.
It was 10341, 10341. 7362.
Last number for drop off is 87 in the red.
10353. 85 George.
Yes, you have an event number for Garfield, red line, upper, please.
Take event number 10355, 10355. Anybody at Howard in the red line today?
Unit 24 on the Citywide of South Progress is the red line Howard, but it's on the Pace bus number 6722. Female black, all black clothing, threatening people on the Pace bus number 215 that is at the Howard station. Bus not moving, no weapons seen at the further zone level.
83 David.
Unit Unit 24 on the citywide assault in progress at the red line, Howard, but it's on the pace bus number 6722. Female black, all black clothing, threatening people on the pace bus number 215. It is at the Howard station. Bus not moving, no weapon seen at the further zone level.
83 David.
83 David, okay.
You get numbers for 69 Redlands.
Sure, take event number 10367, 10367.
301 San Francisco.
Oh, what's that?
What bus number, over at Howard?
215. This is 215 pace bus.
83 David.
83 David, okay.
You get numbers for
Unit 24 on the citywide assault in progress at the red line, Howard, but it's on the pace bus number 6722. Female black, all black clothing, threatening people on the pace bus number 215. It is at the Howard station. Bus not moving, no weapon seen at the further zone level.
83 David. 301 San Francisco.
Oh, what's that?
What bus number, over at
215. This is 215 pace bus. I don't know. Oh, 6722. I'm sorry, 6722 is the bus number.
8385 David.
85 David.
Can I get a number for 79 Russ?
Take 10387, 10387.
301 San Francisco.
Oh, what's that?
What bus number, over at Howard?
215. This is 215 pace bus. I don't know. Oh, 6722. I'm sorry, 6722 is the bus number.
8385 David.
85 David.
Can I get a number for 79 Russ?
Take 10387, 10387.
1411 units to 14 on the citywide, getting a person with a gun, 2853 West Belmont in the alley. Caller states there's a group of 8 male Hispanics. 2 or 3 of them are brandishing guns. One is bald with a light blue shirt. The other one's in a wheelchair. I have nothing further. 14th District, Zone 3.
385 Ida.
85 Ida.
Squad, can I get an event number for 36th Red Line?
Take event number 10407.
Can you repeat that, please?
Sure, it's 10407, 10407.
2385 Charlie.
85 Charlie.
Can we get a CTA check at 87 from the red line?
Take event 10414, 10414.
388 boy.
88 boy.
For Blue Line, Logan Square, please.
10420, 10420.
383 boy.
83 boy, go.
25th red number, please.
Take event 10429, 10429.
385 John.
85 John.
Sorry, can I get a bed number for red line and SubX, please?
Take event 10432, 10432.
Hey, Eddie.
7383, Eddie, go.
Number for red line.
Take event 10450, 10450.
83 Frank.
83 Frank.
Systems red line, please.
Take event 10455, 10455.
7385 Frank.
85 Frank.
Events for 63rd and the red line, please.
10465, 10465.
What do you think they got?
Boy.
83 boy.
Fifth red number, please.
They sell on the air. And they're starting to close up all those men. There's a white dude in back there doing drugs, man. There's a white dude doing drugs right there,
call
man.
for accident on outbound Kennedy by like Randolph. Looks like there's about 5 cars out here.
Are they headed towards the Hubbard's Cave or away from it?
It's towards Hubbard's Cave.
Okay, so it's towards O'Hare. You said about 5 cars. Any injuries?
Doesn't appear that there's any injuries. I'll let you know in a minute.
5-car accident towards O'Hare.
Any injuries, let us know.
10-4.
385 right.
5-car accident right before Hubbard's Cave outbound.
Yes, ma'am. Yours is going to be 10522. 10522.
212.
Last unit coming in on CDY 1.
3212. Let me get an ID number for type A accident, please.
32. 7324. 83 boy.
83 boy.
Just right up that number, please. 7324.
7324.
Did you get a call for accident on outbound Kennedy by like Randolph? Looks like there's about 5 cars out here.
Are they headed towards the Hubbard's Cave or away from it?
It's towards Hubbard's Cave.
Okay, so it's towards O'Hare. You said about 5 cars. Any injuries?
Doesn't appear that there's any injuries. I'll let you know in a minute.
Okay, so folks will call. Take please, let them know. If you find any injuries, let us know.
10-4.
385 right.
7385 item.
Can I get number for 69 to red line?
Yes, ma'am. Yours is going to be 10522. 10522.
212.
Last unit coming in on CDY 1.
3212. Let me get an ID number for type A accident, please.
3212 is going to be JK John King 328 322 328 322. Event number is 09907.
7324.
7324.
You sent an ambulance over here. They're saying a 13-year-old female is injured.
Okay, 7324. Where you need ambo at?
And outbound Kennedy by about Randolph Street. It's a 5-car accident.
You said outbound? Okay, I'll get EMS rolling. Alright, stay please, suspect.
7385, Adam.
85 Avenue.
Okay.
Take event number 10535, 10535.
So a 13-year-old is injured in that car accident.
7383 short.
410, red light, please.
Take event 10553. 10553. 7383 David.
13-year-old is injured.
Take event 10558. 10558.
38500.
85 Henry.
Number for 47 on the left.
Take event number 10566. 10566.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sure, 10566. 10566.
Okay. 83 boy.
7383 boy.
Just right up that number, please.
Yes, sir. That is 10597. 10597. 783 Mary. Yep, that is 10628.
89 boy.
789 boy.
Something just happened.
789 boy.
Something just happened just
Any
now.
number for racing in the blue?
Something just happened right here in front of us.
Yeah, that is 10655. 10655.
Your number, thanks.
78 to Mary. Sure, where's lunch? Oh, sorry, 78 to Mary. Well, where's lunch?
385 Frank.
Alright, 78 to Mary. Just let me know when and where you land. I'll put you down on it. 7385 Frank, go ahead.
Third red line.
We're gonna lose it.
106.
It's hard to catch him. He's way up there now. See, they have sort cars. They don't have beat cars anymore. They're short-handed on police. So what they have is they have sort cars that just go to a high when it's a bad thing, a shooting or something like that, and they send them there. So there's no real crime prevention happening in the city of Chicago. There is zero. There is none. Let's just send the news and then we'll restart our broadcast. Because we've been broadcasting since 4:30. Alright, and then we'll just restart it again, alright? We'll listen to the local news.
On Friday, July 10th, 2026. Good evening, I'm Glenn Marshall, and these are the top stories on News Radio, WBBM. An Indiana state trooper is shot near Michigan City, and the man suspected of hitting him has been found dead.
A heart doctor says she's got the prescription for putting Chicago back on track if she's elected mayor.
I see the budget in cardiac arrest.
I'm political editor Jeff Buckles.
Dozens of firearms are taken from a Southwest Side home during a bust by Chicago police. Plus, embattled Democratic candidate Graham Plattner withdraws from the main Senate race. In WBBM Sports, the Cincinnati Reds have scored against the Cubs at the bottom of the fifth. The score now is 0-1, while the Athletics and the White Sox are scoreless at the bottom of the fourth. AccuWeather's letting us know it's going to be a low of 66 degrees tonight. Some sunshine, clouds, and warmth, and humid. Not too humid. Tomorrow, a high of 84, but upper 70s at the lakefront. Tomorrow night, clear with a low of 68 degrees. It's currently 7:31. The suspect accused of shooting Indiana State Police Sergeant Justin Heflin this morning has been found dead. Indiana State Police Sergeant Glenn Fiffield says police in Berrien County, Michigan, pursued the stolen pickup into Indiana and lost the vehicle.
Our trooper picked it up on I-94, and it ended here in the speedway behind us with the suspect shooting our trooper, and that trooper returning gunfire, and he was shot. Our trooper was shot multiple times.
First responders say Sergeant Heflin remains in stable condition. The suspect was found dead hours later in a cornfield and has since been identified as 54-year-old Kevin Myers. His autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow morning. A Chicago heart doctor says she'll apply the lessons she learned as a federal whistleblower to city leadership if she's elected mayor. WBBM political editor Jeff Buckles has the details.
What a great
I told you.
Cardiologist Dr. Lisa Nee doesn't have the money or the name recognition of some of the other 8 people in the race.
I told
for
you
mayor,
something
but
bad
she tells
happening.
me
Let's
that's
go.
an opportunity.
I am completely independent. I am not beholden to anyone.
The native of Humboldt Park who helped uncover problems with patient care at Hines VA Hospital says the city's budget is in cardiac arrest and needs an all-hands-on-deck approach that includes the governor, aldermen, and state lawmakers.
You can't tax your way out of it, and there's not enough revenue to fix that problem.
She also touts what she sees as a more collaborative approach than Mayor Brandon Johnson when it comes to navigating the city's issues.
You can't keep delivering in public infighting to very complex municipal problems and expect them to get solved.
And she says she's ready for what she expects will be a rough and tumble campaign. Jeff Buckles, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
Police say a number of guns were taken from a home on the south side this week after officers responded to a domestic dispute.
Chicago police say the incident happened shortly after 7 o'clock Sunday night in the 700 block of West 30th Street in the Bridgeport neighborhood. A 55-year-old man and a 47-year-old woman had a verbal fight going when the man allegedly started hitting her. Police arrived and took the man into custody. The woman declined medical attention. Police say multiple firearms were recovered on the scene. According to Channel 32, dozens of guns were removed from the house, including long guns. Area 1 detectives are handling the investigation. Bernie Tafoya, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
Graham Plattner has formally withdrawn from Maine's U.S. Senate race.
The Maine Secretary of State's office has received paperwork from Graham Plattner, officially ending his upstart but troubled campaign for U.S. Senate. The formal withdrawal comes 2 days after Plattner said he would quit the race.
It can't be me.
After a sexual assault allegation that he denies. Maine Democrats have until July 27th to name a new nominee. Democratic Party committee members have signed off on holding a nominating convention. Maine's considered key for control of the U.S. Senate, and Democrats are looking for a candidate capable of defeating Republican Senator Susan Collins. I'm Ben Thomas.
U.S. officials say internal Iranian power struggles have made it difficult to reach and keep a deal.
The U.S. is making a demand of Iran after a week that saw strikes resume. Senior American officials say Washington wants Tehran to publicly state the Strait of Hormuz is open and ships crossing it will not be attacked. But shortly before they spoke,
responsibility for maritime navigation through the Strait of Hormuz, including its reopening and all necessary demining operations, rests exclusively with Iran.
Tehran's UN diplomat said Iran is willing to uphold its obligations under a tentative ceasefire deal if the U.S. does. The senior U.S. officials say Iran's internal power struggles have caused issues, accusing a rogue faction of trying to sabotage the deal. President Trump says he views the ceasefire as over, but the U.S. will keep talking with Iran in hopes of permanently ending the war. Sagar Meghani at the White House.
Woody here from Woody Buick GMC, Naperville and Gurnee. Search Woody Buick GMC and see for yourself why we are the Midwest #1 selling dealer. Low prices, high trade-ins, and great service. Search Woody Buick GMC today. Hope to see you soon, Woody. GMC, we are professional grade.
Let me show you guys. We have stuff in every neighborhood. And I just showed you one area, concentrated area. And then you spread out and you start moving. You have to keep your eyes open, right? The mayor lives somewhere around. He lives by Chicago, and we're on Division right now, right? And by the way, I have to shut the broadcast off. This is where the burned out car, I think, was, or somewhere around here when they killed somebody out here, right? I'll show you one thing, and that's where we're in, and I'll take a little break, and then we'll start up again, right? We gotta keep moving. That's the trick of it. We're on Massasoit. We're on Thomas and Massasoit. It's a nice area. Look at the nice buildings, right? Thomas, there's a whole bunch of crack houses on Thomas down the street here. I'll show you those. And you can see this, and then we'll end this first broadcast, right? Right, what? Division and Massasoit, right? And let me show everybody something. We're at Division and Massasoit. It's a nice neighborhood. You see the lawns are taken care of and everything. But if you want to see something, see this here, I'll show you this. You gotta look really hard and you're gonna see things that'll show you that neighborhoods are in distress. See that there? It must have had a fire there, right? See that there? So we gotta start addressing these issues. If you want to address trauma, if you want to be a progressive trauma fighter, I'll show you this one more time. See that there? That's trauma there. Somebody maybe lost their lives. They lost their apartment, whatever they did, right? Why ain't this fixed? If you're for progressive treatment, no trauma, right? Then this would be fixed. And you say, oh, it takes time. No, it don't. The migrants came off the bus and got an apartment immediately. Immediately when the migrants came from those buses from Texas and wherever else they were coming from, they immediately got housing. Immediately. Well, look at this. Somebody's house burned here, right? Did it get fixed immediately? No, it didn't. This person might be homeless right now. We don't know where this person is. But the point I'm trying to tell you is this. The migrants got immediate care for some reason. Yet when we're on the west side, we're over here on Division and Massasoit, you see a burned down building. Ain't nothing going on here, is there? All right, take it easy. That's all we got for tonight. SubX.News at 7:39 p.m. It's July 10th, 2026. Think about it. Progressive trauma treatment. Are we seeing it? No, we're not.